welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead you? Who'd have thought they'd lead you? Back here where we need you. Back here where we need you. Yeah, we tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. We always could spot a friend. Welcome back. And I smile when I think how it must have been. And I know what a scene you were learning in. Was there something that made you come back again? And what could ever lead you? What could ever lead you? Back here where we need you. Back here where we need you. Yeah, we tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. And I know what a scene you were learning in. Was there something that made you come back again? And what could ever lead you? What could ever lead you? Back here where we need you. Back here where we need you. Yeah, we tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back.
Yeah, we tease him a lot.
Welcome back, welcome back. 'Cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, we tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Welcome back. Surprise, surprise, I'm off today. Oh, hell. Take on.
Welcome back to the Straight Drop Show. It is
Hee ha ha, and I'm dead
Straight
end.
Drop Day. Mr. Atlanta Day. Happy birthday to our brother and co-host, Mr. Atlanta. How your day
Happy
going?
birthday. If I could sing, I'd sing it to you, but I don't sing.
We ain't gonna
You
say
can't
that.
go and sing, nigga.
Happy birthday.
Sing it in soprano.
But if I
You
could,
always say dance, bitch, dance.
I'd have an album out like everybody else.
Happy birthday, man. I'm a little disappointed, man, because, man, I get here on time. I be punctual and shit, and
Ooh.
You
know,
right, you were right there. I couldn't believe it.
and we
Oh.
I
start
couldn't
late.
believe
So
it.
you know what I'm saying. I'm just.
Oh yeah, we like.
So I want you to do better, man. That's all.
You grown
On his
ass
birthday,
man.
a resolution for his
Supposed to be a
birthday.
little
Wish
bit
you do
wiser
better.
today.
Just wish you do a little better.
That's all.
Want me to do better?
But that's my nigga. That's my nigga. Happy birthday. I forgot. Dang, I would have bought. I ain't got nothing but $20 to give you, man. I would have gave you more than that, but I forgot it was your birthday today.
I'm gonna do real better. Don't come in liquor.
Hell no.
Happy birthday, boy. My nigga done hit the big 5-0.
No sir.
Big bro, that's where I can start calling him Big bro now.
That nigga was in
We got
the
hey.
PC class when we was in goddamn house. That nigga know he
Shit,
fit.
yeah, hey.
A hard time
You
shopping
sure you
for
want to say that? You graduated before I
You
did.
can't, man.
What do you get for the man that has
I
everything?
did.
Polo.
You can't put right.
Something that you ain't
That's
seen
it,
yet.
right?
It might be in the closet though.
Hold on, and then the shit might be in the closet. I'm gonna order the shit anyway. I think I'm gonna order it anyway. It
You
wasn't
get
gonna
the
be
man that got everything, you get him a Rolex.
yeah.
I don't.
But he got them too, my nigga. Certain
I
things.
got it. I don't even know roll and see that motherfucker there.
That what I'm see.
Look, ain't even got no name.
See.
Well, really, you get a nigga like that a Hublot.
Then I'm had to call this nigga to get to the good one.
Get him
I
one.
was
Get him.
like,
I don't.
Get them
like
old Hublot.
Jerry, all that old.
It's not a these watches don't even people will look at these watches and they'll think you got a $30 watch on
That's
when you
what I
got
like
a
right
$20,000 watch
Right.
on.
You
I
know,
like
all
that type shit.
Like them
diamonds
Hublots,
and
man.
shit,
You'll
man.
see
I
Hublots,
like
man.
that.
And a motherfucker look at your Hublot and be like, whatever.
What it is,
Man, that
right.
shit might be $50,000.
Yeah.
You know,
I
I
like
don't
that
want
type.
you-
I like that
With a
type
leather
shit.
band.
Yeah, I like my
That
hand.
motherfucker
I
got
want my
a
shit
leather
chopped
band
off.
on it, and you'll think it's a cheap watch, man. It costs more than your car.
I'll tell you.
Yes. Real shit.
Simple things be the best thing.
Yeah, man. So, but you know that they say off, man. So, we gonna let Sloan lead. Sloan, what we talking about today? Let's get into
We
it.
already
You know what I'm
know.
saying?
The world know what we're talking about today.
Me today is all these judiciary, motherfucking,
All these
it's
kangaroo
too many
court lawyers.
judiciary occurrences that's going on, like judiciary appearances and none of that shit. So the whole things is making me nervous. But so let's start at our hometown first. Let's start in our hometown first. Okay. Without, we don't know nothing about these people business. We ain't incriminating nobody. But I will say, as I've had discussions this week and I've glanced in the comment sections of certain news breaking, y'all niggas telling on y'all motherfuckers self. Y'all ain't never been listen, you ain't been on Sesame Street, you ain't been on Easy Street, you ain't been on nobody motherfucking street.
He's on down the road.
Going by the way y'all speaking in these motherfucking comment sections, not even asking these questions if this, that, and the other happened. If you have ever been told on, if you have ever been a defendant in a motherfucking case, you know it wasn't no question in what the fuck happened in this motherfucking now. You can have your talks about whether it'll be beneficial for whatever. That's a whole bunch of bullshit. Y'all coming over there.
A lot
Listen.
of people just show me like, ooh, I'm glad
they
I
are.
don't fuck with you. Like,
What?
Boy,
I mean,
I wish this would have came out earlier in life.
I can't speak because I'm not on social media, but I want to say this. Look, I want to propose this question. Look, with the little Gunner fella, I don't know the situation and everything, but I wanted. You got 11 other people who you know for a fact have turned state's evidence. So, how much did what he did in court did anything to fuck that case to bury them when you already got
yeah,
It did everything.
the statement that he made.
It did everything.
The statement that he made.
Man,
hell,
It did everything.
You ever seen John Gotti and Sam of the Bull?
Everything.
I'm just asking the question because what I'm saying is
It did a lot.
when you already got 11 people against
It don't matter.
look, first of all,
Somebody
charged.
Some people are more credible.
Let's remember this.
Listen.
I'm tired of motherfucking putting these rap niggas on the pedestal like they real
That's
niggas.
number one.
It's not the rap
Now
nigga.
who?
It's the nigga that's beside the nigga that it is.
I don't know.
You know, if
No,
I,
what I'm saying is who did the telling. The nigga who did the telling,
It's
they
not.
said
It's
this nigga don't
not
even
a
have no
street
criminal
nigga.
record.
Right. It's not a street
Exactly.
nigga.
So,
And the
again,
case didn't carry for
a
5
nigga with no criminal record. What do you expect a nigga with no criminal record
My
at
thing-
30 years old to do?
See what
Continuing criminal enterprise
thing
is
is-
all they gotta prove, baby.
My thing is-
He said it.
For you,
yeah,
these
he
niggas,
pled guilty to it.
these niggas rapping that bullshit, right?
Of course.
And then you see here rat.
I mean,
I'm saying you niggas trying to defend him and keep that. No, man, he's a rap. He rap that bullshit.
He
and
doing with-
it's happy Charleston White. They
He
Charleston
doing with-
White say Garland his favorite
He
rapper.
doing
Man, he
exactly
told like
like
I
I
said.
did.
Before they heard anything about Gunna that
He's doing
day.
what the majority of these young niggas and old niggas out here do. They
So you
tell
ain't
the
gotta
same
be in the
shit.
majority.
On
You
the
can be
same
your
day
own-
before we knew
Look,
anything
half
about
the niggas-
Gunna,
half the niggas just
Thug
speaking
got
on
new
it.
charges first.
Half the niggas speaking on it, whether they against him or they with him, they'll do the same that he do.
Hey,
No.
watch this. I got a whole good story.
Look,
hold on. Let me
Wait a
tell
minute,
you.
don't before we get into the story. All I'm saying, hold on, wait a minute. He didn't do no crime, but he said he no knowledge of crime, and he saying
It's a game.
Listen, hold on, wait a minute.
But
Wait
so
a
you
minute,
don't
man.
think-
Y'all
Wait a
stupid
minute.
and y'all
That's all.
stupid
Wait a
enough to
minute,
think
bro.
they can't use an alpha plea in court. Y'all stupid as shit.
What I'm trying to say is,
Fuck outta here.
Okay, let's switch situation. You got hired at a daycare center, and then that goddamn lesson them children. You ain't do it. But you ain't say nothing. You sat there the whole while getting them 80,000 goddamn city. Then when shit hit the fan, Yeah, they were doing it. Motherfucker, you guilty too.
Yeah, you part of the conspiracy, nigga. You turned the
That's all
motherfucking
I'm
blind
saying.
eye.
That's all I'm saying.
You was in the wrong when you didn't tell on in the
Look,
beginning of
when
it.
you
And
say
stayed
were
around,
eating.
stayed around and reaped the benefit.
Right.
But before you got the job, you kind of heard what was going
You
on.
knew what was popping.
And you know
Yes,
you're going to make a lot of
yes,
money, so you
yes,
just jumped on
yes,
the
you
dick.
jumped on board. So this is what I'm saying. Look, when you put a regular old nigga, not no street nigga, he just a rapper, you throw him into this condition with real niggas. And then you got a nigga, once again, this nigga don't even sound like this nigga ever been arrested or nothing. This nigga had a clean
Done
record.
told on
Just
somebody-
because you ain't been arrested don't mean you ain't
Cause
in
he
the
told
street.
on somebody else before. You ain't see the video.
I don't
Yeah,
know that.
that's
I
the
don't know.
crime
I don't know.
stopper.
I'm just saying, look, the man had a clean slate. Once again, when you got a man that old, nigga, look,
Yeah, but what,
all
20?
of us, we been, all of us,
to not be them.
all of us been arrested as teenagers. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you had to. We've been arrested as teenagers. So that's different. When you dealing with a 28, 29, 30-year-old nigga who ain't never been arrested, he
Yeah,
just
yeah.
rapping about this shit. What the fuck do you expect when they tell him you can say nothing, nigga, and you gonna do at least 5, nigga, but we gonna if you take it to court, we gonna give you 10. What you thought he was gonna do when they brought him in court? He been trying to get out for he done
The last
too
6
long.
months.
So nigga,
It's
as soon as
Christmas.
They told him, "Oh, you gotta do the same, so you can go home. What you expect?
We know that. We talking about these niggas that defending that shit.
Yeah. But that's
Oh,
what
he
they
didn't-
are.
He didn't rat. I
didn't
text
rat.
my lawyer
What?
last night.
Look,
He's 6'9".
What?
He's
My
the black
nigga.
6'9".
You heard it? I text my lawyer. I'm trying
Please
to
tell it.
on
'cause
that.
The fuck?
I
Man,
text
listen,
him. I
it's
text him the
niggas
statement.
who-
I said, "Is this red?" Lawyer said, "Yep." He
said, "Yep."
Yep. Someone beat my case. He was like, "Yep."
Thank you.
My
Look,
lawyers.
man,
All I'm saying, bro, we ain't talking about the nigga. We know them niggas soft and all that. But I'm
It's
not
we know
talking
how-
about the
It's
rapper. We
niggas
talking
not.
about
Yeah.
It's niggas
We
who-
talking about
it's
the
niggas-
rap.
It's niggas who not defending him, who saying he
right.
a rat,
He
but
not-
they'll
he
do
a
the same
rapper.
thing.
Of course.
And do the same thing all the
Of course.
time.
Of course.
Man, you know how many
They
niggas,
trying to be
you
in
know how many
public.
niggas throughout
Which is
life-
why if
What
I
if
was
the
gonna
niggas
commit a
who
crime, I
defending
wouldn't
him
commit a
that's
crime
wrong?
with not one of you niggas
Ain't
out
no,
there. I
I'm just
swear.
saying, I'm looking at people sideways because you got people say, I would have told too. I tell too.
Boy, I
was
heard
told
that.
too. I'm like, oh
Let me tell
my
you something.
God, man, damn. What happened to do the crime, do the time?
Do the crime, do the
And
time.
all these feds.
They
shit.
glorify
State
it.
Burglar.
Like, y'all be
All right,
getting
man.
the fuck out
Birds
my
of a
face.
feather flock together.
And
If I'm
they
down
don't.
with the crime, I'm doing the crime with you, man. Look,
Convict nobody without witnesses. Y'all always becoming the
give me
fucking
what
witness.
you gonna give me and let me go about my business. I don't even need to go to trial. Give me what you gonna give me and let me
Drop a
go.
bombshell to our audience, the little we got. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be at y'all ass up. You know, one of our former court hosts, goddamn, bank statement on me.
What?
Yeah, man.
Really?
Some rat. Yeah. The dude just over there, his name was Ernest.
Oh my God, no.
Yeah, he.
That's news to me.
That's
Solid,
no good.
Ernie?
Yeah, he was
solid.
he was doing some
I thought that
stuff
was solid. I
and.
thought he was solid.
That's what he was talking like. He was a big tough bear on the
Yeah,
and all
he
the
told me.
connections and
He
people
told
and
me if it was a
lawyers,
man getting beat by the police across the street, he'd go in and help.
Shit.
you know, all that.
When I told him I'm not fucking with these people over there, I video it, ask for
he
911.
gave a whole statement against me.
Damn.
Yeah, some shit
That's terrible.
No
that
one.
got beat,
That's terrible.
and
Damn.
he was still going to court while I was at home because you gonna gave a statement, whole phony statement.
So it sound like he want.
He said, "Oh,
It sound
phone
like he
Come
want
be cooperated with the state.
you in the
Yeah.
bushes. They don't know you in the bushes. He getting locked up and he call you and say, Jay, they got us. They got us.
They got us.
No, they got you. I wouldn't have
they
nothing to
got
do
you.
with
They
it.
don't know you in the bush. He know you in the bushes, but he gonna
And
say they got us.
Then they folded like, I ain't do it. He did it. It was all he did it. I was just.
Oh, he just working.
I was just goddamn raking the yard.
Oh,
No,
and you know,
no, it was worse than that. I was patronizing.
Damn.
soliciting.
I would have stayed with raking the yard,
I was
bruh.
patronizing.
What was wrong with raking the yard?
I don't know, because one of them said he couldn't help,
Oh yeah.
and the other one said he patronizing. Ernest.
Damn.
no.
Couldn't help. Ain't mad at couldn't help. That's
Goddamn
fine.
lawyer bring all that shit out, man.
man, they-
Shout out my lawyer, Mark Anthony. Mark Watkins.
The streets bring all that shit out.
Shout out Miss Beverly Taylor.
I'm a lawyer.
Ain't no
bro.
hoe
That shit
neither.
out.
When you get caught up in them, you why these niggas do anything they can to avoid doing 10 months.
All right, man, I'm gonna tell you just like this, man.
Right.
I'm gonna give you a perfect example, man. I done took a plea, and I done been to trial. Been to trial more than pleas I took. Anyway, I had this right here. I had a plea. I got in some trouble years ago when I was a young boy, and I got stopped. And they got some stuff, and they said, we can give you this plea. We give you 18 months if you tell us, where the stuff came from. I said, nah, I can't do that. And then that was the officer. Now I'm with my lawyer. He's like, hey man, you know. I said they try to get me to tell on somebody and this. He said, nah. I mean, do you want to? I said, nah. He said, you want to make up somebody? I said, nah. It might be somebody's name. You can ask Reese.
They
this.
saw CI in you, nigga. That's what they thought. I'm trying to tell you, but that's what they thought.
Well, guess what they thought
They
was
thought.
wrong.
Do you
Hey,
want
man.
to? I ain't never got another question asked to me. Is, do you want?
Hey
to
man, boy, this is hey, listen what I'm telling you, cause it's a big case. You might not have had no case like this.
Oh, but I done had
because guess
some nice
what?
ones now,
When I was
but
getting ready to go, listen, just
they saw
listen.
CI.
When I'm getting ready to go, no, you crazy. They saw they saw cause guess what? My minimum mandatory, I had a minimum of 10, maximum of 30. So they trying to, it didn't matter what they saw in me. They trying to see that anybody is gonna get 10 is your minimum and your maximum will be 30 years.
They said, do you want to tell on anybody?
Yeah, they asked.
Come on, do you want to tell on anybody?
Yeah.
Come on.
Man,
Ain't that what they asked me? Well, like I'm a stay strong nigga that guess what? Take it to a bitch trial. I had to take it to the trial.
Just never-
Because
you know-
guess what? Them are the type of pleas you can't take. You can't take nothing to say nothing on another nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know, the plea was like, oh, well, you'll get like the plea I took was you'll get probation, you got help with a little weed, you can get probation, or you can go try. I'll take the little baby down.
I know who the hardest nigga in court is right now.
No.
Kelsey Nicole.
Boy, that girl Kelsey.
Kelsey Nicole.
But shout out to Bobby Smurder though.
Oh, Bobby's brother was hard in prison, boy.
He could have got his time cut
Yeah.
if he said he was in the gang too.
Yeah.
And he said
added
no.
time.
Give me my time. Well, he ain't do nothing.
Yeah, Bobby's brother
Damn,
added time so his man can come home early.
Yup.
You hear me?
Damn,
You know what I'm saying?
He said
That
that
Damn sure did.
he didn't say he was in the game.
Yeah,
So
you
he
hear
can
me?
dance his
Hey, man, if you
ass
look
all
at the
around,
picture,
as far as I'm
Wiggling
concerned.
hips, all
I don't give a fuck.
If
If you listen on Drink Champ, Roddy Rebel, he told the story what happened. Cause he was facing 12 years, another nigga was facing 18 years, another nigga was facing 10 years. And he only had 5 years, Bobby Smurder. And the deal agreement was if Bobby Smurder take this, he'll get 7 years, and all of the other ones get 7, and the one who had 18 will get 15. Everybody took it, so they all got the same time. But they was locked up before. That's how they got out before then.
Shout out to Bobby Smurder.
Yeah.
But but listen, the nigga who had 15 didn't take it. He went to trial.
That's on him.
Got 33.
God damn.
But still another thing too. Fuck who ratting and all that. Nigga, stop the crime. Stop the crime.
Yeah.
Well,
But that's never gonna
the
stop.
thing
So
is,
we
man,
just
is-
talking to the brother.
If you're smart, man, you learn to stop
mean, I'm
doing
just saying,
crime with
bro.
niggas. Do the shit by yourself. So
Yeah.
guess what? When you get fucked up, you can't tell on nobody
There's
but
so many
yourself.
niggas in there rolling on goddamn YSL, man. Oh, man.
Yes. Yes.
They let one of them. So what happened was that morning they let one nigga out,
Right.
and he agreeing to testify and all that. And then 5-6 hours later, gonna get out.
Right.
This happened the same fucking day that Murphy nigga
Yeah,
got out.
Murphy, yeah.
Then goddamn,
do it.
I'm
Let's
like,
do it.
he said,
do it.
let's do
Rolling
it.
the dough.
And he's the co-founder
Pop
of
the dough.
Fight.
That's what they say.
Yeah, I mean, they saying
alleged. You gotta say allegedly.
They gotta put it
Co-founder.
Hey man, y'all need. You know how it go, man. Them niggas in there, man. Look, man. Hey, what's the FBI agent name?
Damn.
Tell him to come. We need to
I'll
talk.
never want to be
We
part
need
of no
talk.
motherfucking
Stay out the
goddamn
streets so
gang.
your
and-
ass
Look
stay
at
out
him,
the
man.
coat.
What's
Look at
that?
him. And then when you think about it, look, you got locked up with 26 motherfuckers. Boy, do you know how many of them niggas? The first thing came to their mind was, nigga, I need to be the first to the table.
Cause I get the best
Then
deal.
I hear a couple of them, some niggas y'all done left in jail ain't taken care of.
What?
I mean, of course,
It's 28, man,
one of the-
28 people.
Like one of the niggas, one nigga, like with the murder charge, man, they not finna pay for that nigga goddamn lawyers and shit. Nigga, you got a murder, nigga, you
Hey,
there.
lawyer, $2 million, handling all the
You
killings.
done.
Hey man, Bootsy said it the best, man. Bootsy said the best. He said if you put 28 eggs in one crate and shake it up,
Right.
once a couple of them gonna break.
A couple
Yeah,
nigga goddamn.
Yeah.
11 gonna break, nigga.
Well, a few of them gonna break.
Shit, and that ain't the only 11 my nigga by the end of this thing. About 20 niggas telling nigga.
Man,
Y'all
I guarantee you,
stop the bullshit.
27 gonna take pleas. There's only gonna be one nigga who gonna try to stand tall. Well, it might be two.
I'm fucking.
You know what I'm saying? It might be two niggas who
talking, bro.
try to stand tall.
Look.
But
Let me
it's gonna
ask
be
you-
about 20
let me-
pleas, man, because
let me-
you already got a nigga who done told the whole thing. Your lawyer
me
done
ask you this.
said that they were trying.
If you
We're not
get
gonna be
down-
a gang. We're a label.
If
Once
you
that
get
man
down,
said
if
gang,
you get down to it and
it's
they
time
say,
to take plea.
if you get down to it and 24 niggas done already talk and they still telling you, well, shit, Jay, you can still say something, but if
No,
not,
but
man,
your
we
pleas
gonna
gonna
do-
listen.
No, your
Don't
pleas
listen.
gonna be so
Don't
high.
listen.
You gonna
Don't
get
listen.
30 years on your
The-
plea, so you
the statement that he made, YSL cannot say that they're not a gang. And can you hear what I'm saying,
Yeah.
bro? The statement that he made, YSL cannot say that they're not a gang. And
exactly, it's over.
he
Everybody.
said they is.
And he pled guilty on that and took a charge
He
for
said
it.
that they
the nigga
is.
is
And they
doing.
need to
And he a
stop.
part of it.
And I help contribute to it.
need to stop.
And they need to
They
stop.
need to
They're
stop.
good, great. That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying that's also right. So when he get out here, and he better keep singing, not start singing, cause he can't rap. What he gonna rap about?
He gonna rap about the streets. He gonna rap
No.
about the streets. He just got
Y'all
off
know,
right
do
street.
y'all
He was locked up. He done had the
do
experience.
y'all know how much
Right
money
now.
Takashi made when he came home?
Niggas
Takashi
getting popped.
Nigga.
Takashi
These
get
niggas
500,000 to show, nigga.
Nigga.
Because
You know,
500,000 snitches.
he did 2 shows in Dubai in the last 3
Because
months.
these
Nigga had
niggas don't
500
know.
a
That's-
pop.
Can't tell when a nigga
So
was
listen.
snitched on them.
That's
people are
another
white
thing I
folks,
posted,
they-
boy. These niggas around here show
White
goddamn
folk
love
love
them
Gunna.
Master Splinter guy.
White folk love Gunna.
Listen.
They love Gunna.
They
Donatello.
can't tell.
White folk love Gunna. Nigga, Gunna don't need y'all niggas,
can't
man,
be
to
friends.
goddamn.
He can't do
I
it.
just asked what he was gonna rap about.
Oh, he gonna rap about the streets just because he
Again?
rap. He can still rap about the street. He can rap about seeing stuff in the. I saw
get a-
this
you
in the
can get a
street,
jail
nigga.
mixtape.
I done been
You
at the
get a
goddamn.
jail
I done been on
mixtape.
Rice Street, nigga. That nigga might be done got
It's
touched on Rice
a
Street. or something.
I was
it's a
facing such a-
it's a nigga at this where I don't know, it was a condo complex apartment, whatever. That they throwing slices of cheese
Cheese at
in front
a
of their
Maybach.
car.
Yeah.
Man, goddamn leaving cheese for the rat. Slices of cheese in front
Man,
of
you
that
can't
thing.
live like this
First
in
of
the
all,
city.
man, this is what I want to say this.
I'm just saying, no, when he get it like that, I'm just
Oh,
asking what
nah,
he gonna
don't
rap
have nothing to
about.
do it- don't have nothing to do
He
with the
shouldn't
rap.
rap about the streets anymore.
I get you. My statement
can't
don't
rap
have
no more.
He didn't learn his fucking lesson.
My
He got
statement
enough
is
money,
all
man.
my
He
statement
don't
is
have to
this.
rap no
All my
more.
statement is this. Look, man.
He don't have to rap no.
Man, half these niggas who popping big
certain-
popping on the street saying this and that, they done told on folk.
Yeah.
Half these niggas who you know they supposed to be locked up.
I mean, we know a lot of niggas.
You know they supposed to be locked up.
And they sucking dick down the road.
And you only gonna say what you gonna say.
Yeah.
When Alpha Mega, when y'all found out about him, when nobody throwing cheese on his shit, when nobody
He
running up
went
on
in.
him.
He went.
Said he ain't tell. He lied.
He went in hiding.
You
Said
right.
he ain't tell. He
I
lied
ain't
on
seen
that.
that boy since. I didn't
Well, he
know
moved
that.
down. He moved down to Miami, but he came back to Atlanta. a few
he
years
went in the
later.
hiding, goddamn, because he fell off. Didn't nobody see him nowhere or nothing. He got
Yeah,
fucked.
he was a CI.
Yeah, I read that. I read the testimony.
Yeah, that nigga was- Yeah.
When the first time to point the nigga out, he said his stomach was hurt. They just laid the whole shit. Then he came back in. He pointed that man out. Charles Black, them and the other nigga, whoever, he pointed them folks out on the stand like these here, and Bout man took notes because goddamn, ain't no way.
Then he came back and admitted he didn't know them niggas, never met
Right.
them niggas.
Hey,
Right.
you know something? So
He said that they told him they would let him out if he went to that trial and testified.
They told him who to point out. That's what he said.
That's what he said.
That what
He
he
admitted
said.
to being the goddamn to doing that. That nigga said, man, I ain't know. He said they told me they'll let me out, nigga, if I go point some niggas out that I don't even know.
I lied to get out of
Sounds
there.
good. Sounds good.
I mean, that's the same nigga, but
I ain't saying
you
it,
a
but sound
nigga.
good.
Regardless, you a federal CI. So that means them ain't the only motherfuckers you done threw under the jailhouse,
Sound
nigga.
good.
Oh,
That's
no.
why he disappeared.
You a CI. You got found out.
CI. What's higher than that? You?
Oh, he ain't going nowhere, but he ain't hired out, nigga. He went somewhere else
You
and went
get
to
paid
work.
for that. Nah,
He went somewhere else and went to work.
Yeah.
You gotta be a detective.
Yeah,
you
Get a band. You get a band.
Shit.
You get hired.
You protected. You protected.
Disappear, nigga. They put him to work somewhere else.
You can
but
tell.
I'm just
You
saying.
can snitch.
They put him to work
police,
somewhere
You can be a
else.
confidential informant.
Man, look.
CI, the confidential
Most CI,
informant. Police.
most CIs,
the
they
level
want
you
to
go.
do that, man. They want to help the police and help themselves. Most don't want to be. Most CI want to be CIs.
Yeah.
They get paid.
Some of them.
Yeah.
Not all.
Yeah.
Not
That
but
jail
yeah.
free cards and
Federal
shit.
CI,
all,
they
not all federal get paid. Some
don't?
of them. You know the ones that they use and they get great information
Right.
from. Yes,
I
but they get a
know.
budget.
I know.
I know.
I know niggas who
No, I'm
like say
telling you, I
you a
know.
CI for this
They
people,
get paid.
and
They
you go
get
buy
a lot of money.
You go
Huh?
buy
Man,
Telling on motherfucker.
man, look, man.
police give you a money.
I done seen this shit before with the white
That
boy
should
was,
be against
the
the law,
white boy
man.
was getting, they was pulling his right by
Sir, you
But a little
have
bit.
two different companies. We don't have, man.
They were having so I saw the shit. And you know, all you gotta do is watch the Discoveries, IDs. They had documents on all the nigga. They had a white boy, man. They said every time he came and gave us info, they was cutting him $10,000 to $20,000 because he was telling on big shit. This nigga was
They were
getting.
killing him.
They were getting. He's still alive. He's still alive.
And you said white boy.
But they showed him.
Last time you see that
Oh, but they
You
showed that.
said
They
white
showed
boy.
that. They showed that white boy on a motherfucking 270-foot yacht balling in 2020, nigga. What you
Fucking
mean?
right.
White
Yeah,
boy.
nigga. And he been getting paid from the federal government since the 90s, nigga. And the nigga, what he does is tell because he's doing criminal shit. That's how he keeps himself out of it.
If you gonna do shit, you could go to jail. Just keep that in your head. Be ready to go to jail. If
Oh
you
no,
gonna
he
do
know he gonna
shit,
die. Like he just moves around the world.
Be ready to go to jail.
If
ready
that
to
boy Gunner did some crimes and shit, shame on him.
What crimes did he do?
I'm just saying, if it come out that he doing some crime shit too,
Oh, I don't think he did.
Right.
shame on
to the
him.
little drugs he
Right.
got caught with.
You know,
But he said his music.
He don't strike me as a- he don't
he
strike me as a
signed to say
criminal.
saying his music and his stuff, his money was helping further
He
the
wasn't in
gang.
jail.
I mean, whatever. I'm
They
just
say he
saying, man.
wasn't
You know, he don't
innocent.
strike me as a nigga that's doing crime.
He don't either.
I
So
think that nigga's at Henry.
I was one of the nigga. The whole city was like, that boy ain't do nothing. Guilty by association, man. He gonna get all. He ain't do nothing.
Hey, birds of a feather.
You know what
He
I'm
told because he's not a jail nigga. That's why he told like that man ain't been out doing no
But
crime.
all I'm saying, man, if you sign this statement and saying that, and like when you sign YSL, you already knew, and you seen some shit you ain't like, you
should have left YSL alone.
So you been there 6 years. You don't have the right to say that. What the fuck you just said? It
Exactly.
didn't take you 6 years. You don't have the right to say that.
Man, that man was gonna say anything to get up out of Right Street, nigga.
He was just gonna take the cream. He was just gonna
Street.
take
He ain't go down
the
the fucking
benefits.
road.
Right.
Hey, man, right. He
Let me
don't
be
want
clear
that.
again.
Man,
What I
you-
said, these are not working man rules. These are street rules.
Exactly.
In
Say,
that
right-
shit,
right
then
to the
these are the
goddamn
rules. If
state.
you're a working
So,
man,
hey,
He want to reap all the
He got
benefits, but he don't
this-
want to take no
Yeah,
goddamn
you
loss.
done jumped on the dick and
Don't matter, man. That man gonna say anything. He's gonna say whatever they
don't
told
have
him
a
to
right
say
to
to get
do
out. They told him you finna get out today, nigga.
Hey.
Just say this.
I ain't doing that with you.
I don't need you. I would never do nothing with you anyway. I do all my shit by my lonesome.
Okay, right.
I don't need you telling on me because I know Jay. I know you'll
bullshit.
be sitting around. Bitch, I don't need somebody. Nah,
I know you ain't gonna let that nigga call you, know.
But
Boy, listen.
Fold
Let me
person like that, but
let me
you
plug somebody
I
else
don't
in,
let that
goddamn. I call up that boy Mark Watkins.
Hey, man.
No,
never
yeah.
be ever
So,
folded.
hold on. Let me play something right quick for you what I live by.
Bro, I'm about bonding.
And the
nigga.
day
That's
Friday.
my motto. I'm bonding.
Oh,
I ain't sitting in
Listen,
no jail,
them folk
nigga.
gon-
I'm but
listen, they
that ain't on the last thing on my mind, nigga, because I believe in the
listen.
best lawyers.
What?
when
and
that shit
bonding.
happened with Ernie,
Why you calling nigga, man? Stop.
Because
look,
sometimes your
they
name need to be
gon'
spoken. Call somebody else.
Listen, they gon' call the dog pound and talking about some goddamn. Hey, I looked and said, "What y'all taking my dog for?" Man, 'cause you go and say, "Hey, man, look, boy, I'll be out tomorrow." He come out, dog. I said, "Boys, man, put my dog
Right,
back, man.
right.
I'll be out tomorrow."
Hopefully tonight, nigga, but I know I gotta go in front of a judge. To
You gotta
see
drive
if
quick, slow again.
Yeah,
So,
right.
yeah.
Get a bump.
Depends on how slow y'all
I'm gonna play
motherfuckers
something right
is.
quick. Check this out.
Mark and Craig, Hot Brothers at Law. We've been warning people, if you are working for an unlicensed dispensary, an illegal dispensary, and it gets raided, you need to shut the fuck up. If you shut the fuck up, you have a good chance that we can make the case go away. Case in point, 3 employees of an illegal shop were busted during a raid. 2 of them said, oh, I'm just volunteering here. The third guy shut the fuck up, and the DA did not prosecute the guy who shut the fuck up. They can't prove what you were doing there. If you're a customer, patient, walked in to go to the bathroom, they don't know. You got to shut the fuck up, and it's Shut the Fuck Up Friday, so review the script. What do you say when the cop first pulls you over?
Why'd you pull me over?
And when he keeps asking questions?
Not discussing my day.
And they ask more questions?
Am I being detained or am I free to go?
And if detained, what do you say?
I invoked the 5th.
And then what do? You
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up Friday. Never answer questions when the cops.
Been going by that.
Well, shut the fuck up. You ain't got to say nothing. You got
Thank you for that,
Work
sir.
for the law.
Thank you for that, sir.
They're the lawyers.
Exactly.
You got no business
why
talking to
you-
no police.
Look, here go my ID, name, number. I'm going to jail. I'm going to be in the tank, going to jail. Okay, me and my lawyer going to figure out what we're going to tell you, motherfucker, but I ain't going to tell you. He can let my lawyer figure out what we're going to goddamn tell you.
I don't
Exactly.
even ask all that. Am I being detention? I just shut the fuck up. I don't.
Right.
That's it.
Hey, man,
the
I
only
got
question
so
I ever
good,
ask,
I
you know,
do
all
like
I
this.
ever say is, I say,
wonder about this much,
I be like, man, are you taking me to? I say, are you taking me to jail? And when they say, as soon as you tell me you taking me to jail, I don't say nothing else. I just sit there in the handcuffs and wait for you to transport me to the jail. How nigga ain't nothing else to be said. You taking me to jail or not? Because you got, I see what you got. I'm not
You
finna
got
say
the red-handed like shit. Let ride.
you don't fight on the side of the road. That's how you die.
Right.
I'm standing there, I'm shutting the fuck up, nigga. I'm standing you. I see you pulling all this shit out my car.
Let ride.
What I got to say? Take me to jail.
You know what I got to say?
Don't ask
Damn,
me
man.
shit.
Let hurry up, get here so I can call my damn lawyer, man.
And they
Damn.
ain't know. I'm saying, they ain't asking me. So you want to tell on somebody? No, nigga. They already know. I ain't got nothing to say.
Shut the fuck up Friday.
Trying to get on in now.
Now you get listen. Hold on,
man.
hold on,
Look,
hold on.
look.
No,
I done
it's
had-
Officer Brock.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ain't handed that. Some is there.
I mean, you know, I
He
still
always
feel-
goddamn what? Tell you what, man.
Right.
Man, you better get out my yard, man. Me and that nigga that was my nemesis right
tough
here.
guy.
That's
Your
something.
arch nemesis.
Yeah, me and him to go to war, goddamn, by him trying to catch me. He caught
that
my
ain't
black
no
ass one
fucking
time. Son of a
Brock
bitch.
he's that motherfucker.
Hey, they
caught me.
like Tom
And he
and
lied.
Jerry. They were Tom and
And he
Jerry.
lied, and when I got the court in the police report, he had to lie to goddamn time I was running from him. Like, motherfucker, I ain't run from you, man. I goddamn was watching the roadblock in the end of the
Right.
street, and it was cold. And the breeze came through, that motherfucker hit me. So I turned around and sprint up the hill. When I turned around, he coming down there. But if I was going to keep running, nigga, I ran and got in my car
Right,
in
right.
the driveway. If I was going to run, I'd have kept running. Why I go and get in my car? Man, and then they towed my car out the driveway.
Go sell your shit from your house.
Cause me and my me and Pop was beefing, goddamn, and he told him I ain't live there.
And of course, Brock, and I'm pretty sure,
wasn't living there.
and I'm pretty sure Brock already knew that this nigga didn't have no motherfucking license.
I ain't had nothing, but I was in the driveway.
I know he was in the driveway, but he was gonna do anything to fuck with you anyway, cause he knew if this nigga pull out the driveway, I know he ain't got no license.
his
I'll
ass
pull
in
him
a
over
minute.
anyway.
Yeah.
So fuck him. He
I was off,
knew
to
that.
get let go that day. I'm like, man,
Right.
I ain't telling you shit about
Remember,
me,
Brock,
motherfucker.
Brock,
That's wrong.
Brock a real one. He don't give a fuck. He just want to fuck your day up. He don't
He
care
wanna
that you
lock
finna
your
get
ass
convicted.
up.
He locking you up. He want to fuck your day up. He know that you finna have to bond. You finna have to get that
He
car.
gonna lock
the
your
impound.
ass up.
He locking you up because he don't care if it's gonna
But
stick.
it been a lot of niggas getting information. That nigga told me one day, he said, man, y'all slow over here today. He said, man, I got 30 traps to check.
Yep.
Y'all slow over here today. Y'all ain't doing nothing. I'll be back.
What? See, y'all, boy, you got
I told him my 30 trap. You feel me, man? Bro,
It don't take many people
What?
to tell you about
Look,
that.
Brock was a dirty
a nigga right on your street told him. That was but they see y'all, they everywhere.
Somebody right. If it ain't on my street, somebody up the street.
Somebody.
In the area.
Nigga, you got 30 traps to check, nigga. Everybody telling. That what it sound like. What the fuck you talking about?
Y'all slow in the-
No. It
That
could be
nigga
4
pull-
niggas and tell on 30 traps.
That nigga
I
pulled
done
up-
seen a
that
60-man
nigga
indictment on
The
2
nigga
people.
pulled up on me one day
Crazy.
and did like this here. bring me one of them damn down here. Like, man, I'm like, man, you don't get the fuck. Like, man, him used to go to war like that. Goddamn, he pull up.
Everybody
Cause that was my people used to pull up and go, and that nigga pull up.
And it's crazy. It's crazy how dirty and tough he was. He ain't even no big cracker or nothing, man.
No.
He a regular, like you look at him. He had no uniform on.
He was training the day before goddamn training day. This cracker was dirty as shit.
Oh, he colors then.
Like you think, and you right. He remind you of like Sean Penn. He ain't big or nothing. He not short, but he ain't tall than that.
Goddamn undercover police, and he coming. He coming. Listen,
and he wears uniform all the time.
When you wake up in the morning, you go out there and do your travel, whatever. You looking out for Brock. Goddamn, he had Kim with him sometimes. You looking out for Brock and the detective. And on the red dog side, you're looking for goddamn Summer. I seen Kim on the news. He got promoted to he in the sexual crime unit.
Oh my God, him?
Kim.
SVU. Kim probably committed sexual crime. But stop. But they need to watch out what they doing right now.
We don't want no smoke, officers.
I know that right. I don't live in this county.
They had them put Brock over there in Fourth Ward at the rent office. And one of my people seen him. He said,
so that's why he did
fly me.
Now look what Brock said. He said, man, I don't like being over here. Y'all were challenging. These motherfuckers over here, they just sell it right on the front of you. Lock them up. There ain't no challenge over
there.
Yo,
them Boulevard boys, them boys about the hook over there. It sounds like they still are.
Yeah, I'm from there. My whole family from there, and I still got connection over there. They
will always be bad for Pines.
Goddamn condos.
Still bad for Pines.
Gentrification. They going down over there still, man. Niggas still getting killed.
But they say them niggas still acting the goddamn monkey over there, man.
It's the young nigga, it ain't the older nigga.
The young nigga, but them boys over there on Boulevard being goddamn stupid. And it's crazy.
I just tell you, listen, my grandmama from Fort Ward, my great grandma from Fort Ward, they graduated from Howard High right there.
They remodeled it now.
Yeah, man, my whole family. My family is the first black family in Fort Ward, 1927. Wow. My great uncle Charles.
Y'all hear this history?
You got some history on you, bro. That's why you call yourself Mr. Atlanta, because
distinguished niggas around.
Yeah,
I mean, no, I'm just saying.
My great uncle had that goddamn cash today. We had a place he bought on 420 Boulevard, and then Georgia Power bought him out of that shit. Then we went to 461 Boulevard, and that shit 420 still right there. You pass Wabash, that little power shit right there.
What's wrong by the church?
That's multi-million
That's 461. So we from Fort Ward, first black family.
Your dear granddaddy was running with Martin Luther King.
Nah, it was before them.
I know it before them, but I'm saying shit. On Boulevard, nigga, he stayed right down the street from nigga.
So I know about Dr. King. I ain't going. Oh, wow. This the next thing I was going to goddamn talk about, man. We need to take a come on. I'm just going to throw something out there and then let y'all take off on this right here.
Okay.
After these messages, we'll be back in 2 and 2. Since you off today. Since he off today.
You done?
He's still working.
Are you done or you finished?
Right.
Good. I'm trying.
Bitch, don't make me run that Birkin bag. Bitch, don't make me run that Gucci bag. Bitch, don't make me run that Louis bag. Bitch, don't make me run that booty bag. Slum come through, you know the men all pause. Bitches lick they lips, niggas drop they jaws. I'm something like a pimp, like a player, like a ball. Shawty pulled up in the range of flashing lights and applause. I ain't with no sucker shit, I'm defying all laws. I'm like, fuck the front door, I'm knocking down all walls. I lay down low, I box southpaw. If you ain't seen me, then I ain't fucking with y'all. I'm ignoring all texts, I'm denying all calls. If I had a FaceTime, I'd have left them on pause. You can never play me, I support no whole cause. It's all eyes on me, they ain't looking at y'all. We ain't looking at you, cooking less what you do. Them little funky ass noodles ain't making me boo. I'm just stacking my dough, shit is what I'm used to. So stop worrying about me and turn the focus on you. You ain't big enough, you need to put some weight on you. And you ain't real enough, you got too much hate on you. And that's why niggas get the pussy, then they skate on you. She a rad ass bitch, put the case on you. Bitch, don't make me run that Birkin bag. Bitch, don't make me run that Gucci bag. Bitch, don't make me run that Louis bag. Bitch, don't make me run that Gucci bag. Playing these streets, now she thinking she hard. Till a real live gangster come pulling your card. Now you popping your shit, mouthing off to your squad. Right when you see me, heard you put it on God. Heard you put it on your baby and your mom and them and all. You said it be my last day, you catch me coming out the mall. Said your bitches don't play and I'ma have to fight them all. You looked me in the face and flinched and ran away if I recall. And I ain't tripping on your baby, I ain't lying, that was smart. Cause I don't like to finish business that you little bitches start. And I would hate to catch a case cause you found stinking in the yard. And now your family discombobulated, traumatized and scarred. Bitches can't do what I do and out here faking it is hard. So all that disrespectful hate shit you do I disregard. They don't listen anyway, still I want it from the start. Don't go to beating on your chest if you ain't got no fucking heart. You ain't big enough, you need to put some weight on you. And you ain't real enough, you got too much hate on you. And that's why niggas get the pussy, then they skate on you. She a rad ass bitch, put a case on you. Bitch, don't make me run that Birkin bag. Bitch, don't make me run that Gucci bag. Bitch, don't make me run that Louis bag. Bitch, don't make me run that Gucci bag.
the Zans and the rocks, got the clean in my pocket, let the lean in your whole little bitch. I know you got money, but we got that lumber, you pussies ain't fucking with this. We count the blue hunters, ain't nothing but stunners. We whip out on runners like this. Fuck with Atlanta, them shooters don't miss. They come up missing on 166. Mookie play like DUI in this bitch. Just like a hawk, I might find this bitch. I got that molly all over my body, then I know karate and you don't exist. Started at honest, they end up at fathers. We fuck up them rats, I'm a bitch cause we rich. Everybody on some, but shot don't give a fuck, nigga, cause that's your biz. Take a nigga head off about your shit. When the police come, nigga, I don't know shit.
Everybody on drugs, pills, Molly, lean, kush, bitches, stripping, ever, club, niggas, tipping, spinning, balls, throwing, cash, blowing, money, throwing, cash, blowing, money, throwing, cash, blowing,
You say you wanna get high, hit that. Hey, so gone, can't get back. Dish that shit, kill Mike Jack. Peel real small like a Tic Tac. High like Prince in the Corvette. Sipping purple rain on 5 Percocets. Kicking like smoking in the chicken coop. With a fat booty bitch and smug boots. Slab. I'm smoking my vegetable, eating my edible. Slab, ho, slab. Can't fuck with no Reginald, that shit is terrible. Slab, ho, slab. My Percocet medical, Zanny, that medical. Slab, ho, slab. I'm smoking a lot of pack in America. Slab, ho, no cut on the blow. Bitchy, naked, playing in the snow. Model bitches wanna swallow. Drop the Molly in the black bottle. Slab report lie. Too many bitches that fit in the ride. Me and these bitches, we DUI. They TTG, I'm high as the sky. JT and Fabo, they hop in the car. Let these bitches jump and shit, and they fucking straight to the 12, straight to the law. Breaking these bitches, just like a boss. Slam.
Everybody on drugs, pills, Molly, lean, kush, bitches, stripping, ever, club, niggas, tipping, spinning, balls, throwing, cash, blowing, money, throwing, cash, blowing, money, throwing, cash, blowing, money, buzz around and catch a bullet, trying to take it from me.
Welcome back to the Straight Drop Show.
Welcome back.
Say it with your chest, nigga.
Nah, that's my Barry White voice, man. You ain't see that?
He getting his sets on.
Yeah,
shit.
you know what I'm saying. Welcome
For
back to
the
the Straight Drop
ladies.
Show.
Like a man.
We're waiting on our next topic.
Like a man supposed to do. I said,
I'm gonna go ahead.
You said you want
You
something
had a
about
question.
it.
You had a question.
Right now, I'm finna start some shit on my goddamn birthday.
Don't crank it like Sagittarius do.
Shit,
Problem children.
Kanye West.
Oh, we back on this nigga.
No, he said some shit
Wait.
and then tried to clown him. But I found out he was telling the goddamn truth. Some shit. I was 40-something years old when I found that out. And Rosa Park was a plant.
They planted her there?
Yeah.
It happened to a dark-skinned lady.
Yeah, it was somebody before her.
And they planted her and they put her there because her skin and wool.
Oh,
I
'cause
didn't
she
know
was
that.
half white.
And that further tell you why I don't goddamn.
I mean, I knew it, but I
Hold
didn't know she
on,
was a
let me
plant.
get through this profile thing. Y'all might, I don't care if I lose some friends from this or the family, fuck them. I don't fuck.
Boondocks did it first.
That's why I don't fuck with them Dr. King. I don't fuck with no goddamn Dr. Martin Luther King.
You was buying that pool.
I don't fuck with that dude
I
there.
done had a bitch get upset with me. I'm like, yeah, listen. I'm
Them
not.
nigga was on some real bullshit.
I won't be disrespectful, but I will not go along with what they built what they think I'm supposed to think this man is, cause
They were holding
that's a
classes
man.
to teach you how to get your ass whooped.
That's a man.
Yeah, that's why they got a day that you can get off work and get paid for it. Man.
Regular
It's a
old
holiday.
thing.
I'm just saying, like, man, ain't
Well,
nobody
holiday,
telling
you know.
nobody got somebody slap shit out you, goddamn you.
Turn
how,
down the
to, how to let the dog don't get your side. Just put your arm under. Man, them people got that. And then one of my Facebook friends, man, shout out to Tiffany Banks, she said that's why the black lady stabbed him. Said she felt he was holding us back. I didn't know that either.
I didn't know that either, though. I ain't gonna lie.
I didn't know
Down
that.
somebody,
Like,
a lot of them black folks
Back
had
to
an
Rosa
issue.
Parks, though.
Had an issue with Michael.
and with them, and I really feel that them people was throwing the dog a bone to keep them niggas docile.
Yes.
Throw the dog a
Keep the
bone
rides down.
to keep them niggas docile. Throw the dog a bone. We give you something, and you
Yes.
stick. And then
Slow.
when you came out and said, went over there and came back, like damn, was leading my people into a burning house and tried to change philosophies. They sent you, you know.
Yeah.
Up through there.
Yeah. And then I hear another thing today that he wasn't dead in the hospital. Them folks sat down and let him die on the table.
Propofol.
And some shit I hear, they just let him.
Yeah, that's all conspiracy
here.
theory.
It's allegedly.
Yeah.
I mean, no, the facts is,
But-
he
I
was
don't
not,
believe it.
he was, they never disputed he was alive when they got him to the hospital.
They
never
said them
disputed.
people let him die.
Now, all that is in dispute because, you know, it's hearsay. But
There's
he
just a lot
the
of stuff
facts
that
was
I'm
he
hearing.
was still alive when they got him to the hospital.
Okay,
Let's be
that's a
clear.
fact.
That's a fact. That was day one. He was alive when they got him to the hospital. All the rest of that stuff is in dispute.
Yeah. But not in dispute about the message that he was teaching, then the message that he was gonna teach. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I didn't like that. I was with some Malcolm X shit, and then
Right.
Yeah,
they
by any
Malcolm
means
X
necessary.
own people to kill him. Like, man,
That was that was a whole
That's
government
why
thing
when
too.
I see you
I feel that
niggas,
was
when I see you black ass niggas on
That's your hand
TV
out
marching, I
the pocket.
hate that shit. But when I see you niggas down there tearing up shit and throwing shit and
not
burning,
a new one.
I like that
that's the
shit.
only way they
Neither one
fucking
of
here.
us.
I fun with that.
It's not.
All that.
Look at George Floyd.
I
Look
like
how they did
that. Make
George
shit
Floyd.
happen.
Look,
All that
me
peaceful
say this.
protesting shit, nigga been doing.
say
We shall love. I
that
hate
shit
that
up.
song. Listen, on the way to
Tear
the
that shit
goddamn,
up.
on the way to the motherfucking pole, that's all I can hear playing in my head. If we shall overcome and sticks cracking and shit, that's why I went and did. It was overwhelming. But man, listen, man, look, man, you think somebody gonna tell us if we get upset and have an uprising and they slap you, don't touch them. Turn on the cheek.
That's what it say in the Bible.
Shit.
the Bible is written by men, sir. But let's
Oh,
continue.
man, we ain't worried about it. I was just-
Well, yeah, we
that
don't
was-
get into that.
Shit.
He know.
But let me say this right here.
But that's what they say.
That
in the-
motherfucker say eye for
Turn
an
that-
eye too. Fuck you, man.
Hey, that's in the Old Testament. We talking about
Hey.
we going New Testament, man. Turn the other cheek.
Motherfucker slap me.
Turn the
I'm
other
gonna
cheek.
spin that bitch
Let- I
around.
want to
That
like.
be-
Let me say this, man. Like,
If they spit
And call me a nigger.
if they spit upon you, do not spit back. That's in the Bible too.
Spit on me.
That's what it's the exact word. Ain't that what it is?
I mean, I'm not.
I know that.
I mean, you know, it's a.
Hear me.
They all Aesop's fable.
Fight
But let me
amongst
say
each
this.
other, but not harm.
Let my nigga talk.
Hey, that's what it is. But
He
that's
finna
a
come with
slave
he finna come with some
I
goddamn.
just had the slave mentality,
He
bro.
finna come with some Albert Einstein.
Albert Einstein.
So
Einstein. I ain't good with them people names.
Hey man, you speak French.
I have
Boo-boo and
I have
wee-wee.
for a very long time not been against, but recognize all of the flaws that were involved with the nonviolent civil rights protests led by Martin Luther King. But
Hey man, we supposed to be
I
talking
want
about
to get through, son.
so I've been saying for a while, a long time, man. In the early 2000s, I was saying, man, you know, y'all view of Martin Luther King is skewed, it's fucked up. You see what I'm saying? And people get mad, oh, you don't like. I say, look, and I'm just saying this because I feel what you're saying, Jay, but you have to realize this. He did fuck you up financially. He put you in a bad place because you need to realize that there were powers behind the civil rights movement that were paying people because with them it was about getting your money.
It was
with black folk,
Right.
it was at first about getting supposed equal rights. Part of what happened with what Martin Luther King did, and you have to give him the credit for this, he was able to make the government spend more money on you niggas that they were supposed to be spending because they weren't using your tax dollars for you. That
you
was a
kept
part
them
of
niggas
that
quiet.
was a part of it.
Cause you
Them that sound like
That was the
Trump.
part that people got to realize.
Cause you
that
kept
was-
them niggas goddamn being violent.
I'm
Look,
just trying to
that
decide
yes,
if it's
that was the
really
trade-off.
helpful,
That was the
though.
bone.
But that was the part. That was the part of the movement that did help. But
That was the bone I'm talking
What
about.
the-
They throwing the motherfucker.
regardless of what it was, that part of the movement did work. You did get more representation as far as your tax dollars. What fucked up and what he was killed for was once he realized we finna lose all our financial stability because guess what? In the Southeast, the only part of America that niggas was keeping their money in the community was the Southeast part of America, correct?
Yep.
Because they didn't allow you niggas to spend money with them. The deep
You had to find out how to survive amongst each other.
Yes, the deep
Segregation,
dirty.
man,
Y'all
it's
money
plenty.
ain't good enough.
Look, the depot dirty rednecks, nigga, they could give a fuck less about getting your money because they didn't own shit.
Right.
The powers that owned all the shit in the South, they were the
black
ones who
too.
said, "We want them niggas money.
Right.
We will get behind your civil rights movement because we
Like Soros and
need
Black Lives
your
Matter.
money, whatever it
Segregation
takes
wasn't
for
all
us to
that
get to
fucking
be able to
terrible,
take
that's
your
all.
money every which way possible. That's what they were fighting for. You see what I'm saying? When that man woke up 20 years later and said, damn, I ain't addressed the financial shit. What he start doing? Soon as he started addressing it, nigga.
Bang bang. You shot me down.
So what that tells you money.
Bang bang.
Money.
I hit the
Look,
ground.
Malcolm,
Bang, bang.
what Malcolm do?
Right.
When Malcolm came back, they was letting Malcolm run when he was straight militant. Fuck crack. What'd he do? When he came back, he said, guess what? It's
Then
just
they
as many
came back
white
with
Muslims
the real.
as
Hell
black. He
yeah.
said, and then he said, guess what? I was wrong. We can use some of you white people who want to be
Now we got a
involved.
problem.
Nigga, well, the next thing happened. They
Bang,
killed
bang.
them, nigga. It's money.
Shot me down.
We
Bang, bang.
cannot let you motherfuckers get to. We can't let all the poor people in America know it ain't about no black,
my
white,
nigga-
nothing. It's about money.
So my nigga, all I was saying is that message was some bullshit because when he changed the message, they killed him.
Yes.
Yep.
You know we can't let
message
you get
was
that
some
message
bullshit.
out.
Yeah, that message was some bullshit, and I don't condone that message. And all of them followers and shit, man, fuck them all.
Like
Excuse
you said,
me.
that was the
I'm
way
sorry,
for
I
them to get.
apologize.
That was the way
I'm
for them
saying.
to get that
Get the
protest.
bag.
Look,
Yeah.
they wanted the money. They didn't want all out war.
How did they eat? Who they make? Did they have jobs? Who was paying them? What they was making money off
I
of?
mean, who?
Right.
I'm
They were paying Martin Luther
Contributions.
King's and
Who are they? Who are they?
Everybody got a
there was, it was
Donations.
several there were several Jewish rich people that were financing these Negroes, giving them
This
$7,000 and
computer
$8,000 a month apiece to continue to get you niggas to go out there and march and get your heads beat in.
And don't buck.
What's
Hey,
your
because
mind
we
about
trying to
it?
push our agenda, nigga. We want your money and we want to get your money fairly. Guess what? This is what niggas don't realize. The Southeast was the only part of the country.
I just want to ask how
when
it
niggas
what, how
when
they
niggas
make- they have
control
no
when
job.
niggas kept their money in the neighborhood in their communities. Guess what? They weren't gonna chance you, nigga. This was the nonviolent part that they pushed. This is why they pushed the nonviolent movement, nigga. It was a chance that if you niggas got down protested without nonviolence, with violence, you could win.
So
You don't need that, because then we ain't gonna get your money. If you win, nigga, you gonna take over the southeastern part of the United States,
keep
and
the
nigga, you
niggas
gonna keep the
going.
money in the neighborhood. They can't chance that. We need you niggas to be nonviolent.
So another thing too, like
Rap music.
Tulsa was going on Black Wall Street. So why is they thriving and we around here sitting outside these motherfuckers shit talking about let us in?
Who thriving?
Let us in. Tulsa,
Not even
Black
just
Wall Street
Tulsa,
was thriving.
North Carolina,
No, that's
North Carolina too. Anywhere it was a black
Carolina was
city
running.
that established
Wilmington.
themselves,
It was thriving.
they made good
So why
motherfucking
the
money.
fuck was we sitting around here outside these white folks shit talking about?
Because that's the message. Look, that was the message that the civil rights movement put
I'm
that
on some
message.
fuck you. Let's go get our own shit. We got money too.
The civil rights movement is what put that in them young folk head to go, look,
And they
you
started-
should
Hey,
better
you
go
gotta
to
look at-
Woolworth. It wasn't ever about Woolworth. You didn't need Woolworth, nigga.
Yep.
Hey man, you got
The
You
fact
can't
of the
want to
matter-
go in there and be
Because
nosy.
no,
You
they
just said
told
out
you.
your mouth.
Hey.
It was black
But you-
families here that were prominent as well. And probably during segregation, they was doing just fucking fine. Like he said, spending their money with the black motherfucking
Man,
folks.
y'all niggas were living
They
good.
wanted the motherfucking
Other
money.
than-
Now
other
we
than-
don't own no
Hey,
land.
hold on,
store.
let me say
Instead
something
of
right quick.
worrying more about the problem is, nigga, Martin Luther King, you should have been running around saying, look, we giving you a chance because if these crackers keep spitting on us, if they keep hanging us, guess what? We finna start killing them back. That should have been the message.
We from like the same area. It was Buttermilk Bottom.
Mm-hmm.
They let that shit get flooded out and gentrified. You know what I'm saying? That's Fourth Ward history. Go to
All of a
that
sudden, they ain't gonna
Buttermilk
flood no
All
more.
I'm
They
saying
built all
is
that
it's not a-
beautiful
it's
shit
not-
there.
Bottom.
They
What
ain't
the
gonna
10%
flood
of
no more.
that? 10% that was Buttermilk Bottom, a whole
Right.
black people shit that was thriving and shit, and they let the shit get flooded out and all that shit.
Right. On purpose.
I mean, it's been done, man. Do you know that out of like it's
Atlanta history.
it's like it's probably 40 lakes in the southeast that were built on top of nigga land.
Right.
Especially Murder Lake, number one.
Like we'll see all the crackers
Layla,
names
nigga,
and
that was a
shit.
black city in Forsyth County.
Thriving.
They got them
Right.
niggas. They
It's
fucked them
gonna be
niggas.
some
They
niggas names
farm- they
on
had
this land
farmland.
before
Yeah,
that.
them niggas they hung. They said it was about 1,000 niggas in that community. They hung a nigga and said he raped a white girl, nigga, and then they came back after that and told you niggas, you got this
Ran
amount of
everybody
time to get
off.
the fuck off. They left. They immediately took the land. Nigga,
Right.
that land is sitting under Lake Lanier right now. Today.
The whole east side from fucking the GM plant down to fucking like Tucker was the fucking Jets.
So
The-
look.
past that was the Livesies. They were black folk. They took
They take
all that
Yeah,
shit
look,
from
it shows you after the Civil War, man, and you niggas got emancipated. Y'all niggas was smart. Them
So
niggas
look,
went off and
That nigga always say y'all
First of all,
niggas.
nah, because I'm just saying.
Yeah,
look,
he
you
can't
gotta-
cracker.
You got
My whole family told my whole
I'm
from Fourth Ward, right? And you know, I know a lot of little history about it. You know, Auburn Avenue, Edgewood used to be called Hunter Street.
Yeah, Hunter
Hunter Street, you know what they did on Hunter Street?
and Wheat Street, yeah.
Hunger nigga.
Hunter. No, they sell a lot of parts on Hunter Street.
I think Edgewood used to be Hunter Street.
And Edgewood or Auburn, that one was and
Auburn was
our boy
called,
was the top patron down through there.
Oh yeah.
Who on that movie said, "Oh, Horny Pastor." President was at him, J. Edgar Hoover.
Yeah.
J. Edgar Hoover like, it's Horny Preacher. Yeah, our boy was down there, goddamn knocking
man,
them
he
home.
just had the right. He had the right look.
Yeah.
Just like, man, look.
Then
Everything.
get in the pulpit and like,
Every way that they were able to segregate America, look what they did, man.
And they said
it wasn't
take
about the
good
best. It was about the right. Look, Jackie Robinson wasn't the best black baseball player, but he was the right baseball player. He was a nigga that they knew he gonna take.
he would behave.
Some of this
didn't they
racist
say he was
shit.
the first or
He
something?
was the first, but he wasn't the best. They got him because he
was
fit
gonna
the mold,
behave.
just like Martin Luther
He wasn't
King.
the best to be the first. What you
Look,
say? Okay,
it's
all right.
plenty-
He was dog like they
Well,
planted.
he was good enough, but they knew how he acted. They knew that he would come in, he would be able to withstand shit.
He was a docile Negro.
Not saying docile. He was a Negro who understood the magnitude of everything, even without them telling him. They knew.
Hollywood was
He's
like
still
the
mad.
president.
He still
I
gonna
don't
get pissed.
know if
He's
I
still
believe
good
that.
enough to be a major leaguer. Most of these niggas over here who
got
ain't
his
in there,
bag.
but
He knew who he was.
Got his bag.
no, he helped.
Went back to bag.
He helped because get what? Jackie Robinson was a civil rights nigga. He never hid that. He let motherfuckers know.
Oh, ask a question.
them like shit,
Ask a question.
as you treating them like shit, he letting you know. He ain't happy about you treating him like shit. You see what I'm saying? He was never no docile nigga.
Because I didn't never follow Jackie
Right, but
Robinson. All I know what
a
they told
docile
me.
nigga would have never said that. He went about his protest in the right way. He wasn't about no violence. He could have been slapping the crackers out in the goddamn locker room. And he know he could slap him out, but I'm not gonna do that because it ain't about me. It's about all the rest of these niggas who I know better than me.
And that's what you want me to do, slap
That's what you want me to do. See, remember, the white boy who selected him, he knew he wasn't gonna be out there slapping niggas out because guess what? The white boy who got him, guess what he wanted? I want these niggas because he see they better than him.
And it's gonna be money.
Look,
the money
think about this. Every time.
The money.
Remember Bear Bryant, right? The old legendary Bear Bryant, right? You know Bear Bryant, Alabama.
Yeah, I was laughing.
So,
you were finna say something.
Bear Bryant, get what he did. He was telling Alabama alumni, man, y'all know we gonna have to goddamn get some of these niggas players. We gonna have to get some of these niggas players. So what he did, they kept saying, nah, man, fuck out here, we don't need them niggas. You steady goddamn falling off. He went to USC, coach, and told USC, I need you to come to Alabama, schedule a game to play us in Alabama. Guess why he scheduled the game? To show these crackers in Alabama.
These niggas brought game cops.
And what did USC come and do?
Whoop they motherfucking
Herd stop Alabama. And guess what Alabama had the motherfucking very next year? A nigga.
Niggas.
Had it started one.
And guess what? They didn't bring in the best athletic nigga. They brought in the right nigga.
Right.
Who
was
gonna
it?
behave?
What was his name?
Sylvester.
It wasn't gonna start no shit.
Who still got them working in the NFL today?
Sylvester.
Civilized Sylvester Croom. He was the goddamn coach of the motherfucking Mississippi State for some years.
I remember him.
Sylvester Croom. That nigga still working in the NFL. I'm telling you, man, he was the very
You
first
said
black. He was the
Mississippi State, I
he was
remember
the offensive line, he was the very first player. And then once they bought him in, then they started.
I don't
bringing
remember
in
his history,
the
but I
work.
remember.
So he about what? How old? If you
He
would
probably about 70 now.
70. So that was in what?
Oh, that probably was the first Alabama player.
40,
Probably about no
50,
hell, fuck
50.
no, nigga. This was in the 70s, nigga.
Yeah.
How is he 70? So he might not even be 70 yet. Sylvester Croom came to Alabama in the 70s. Nigga, Alabama,
Okay.
first black player was in the 70s.
70, he born
So he
in
couldn't
50.
be. He could have been born in 50s. Then he like he had to be about 60 something. He can't be.
He
70
went to
years old.
college. He
It's
went.
2022,
He started
nigga.
college in
I
the
know that.
early
He
70s.
Nigga been born 1950.
He started college in the early 70s. Look, he
looking
went.
at Goo.
He started college.
born in 51.
He
He's
started
71.
college
He's
before.
71 now.
He started college before you were born.
Oh, I already know that.
So yeah, he gonna be about 70, nigga, unless you got them 38, 39.
My daddy started college before I was born, and he's 64. So what that
I
mean?
mean, it's,
I'm just
it's
saying.
all, but you gotta think. He started college in the 70s, nigga got down, nigga. I know he
Yes, boy.
started college
He's
before I was
68.
born.
68 years old. I knew he was in his 60s.
I said 70. Goddamn.
Said 70.
What's up with
I ain't say no 70.
Yeah, he did. He said 70. I said he got to be in his 60s.
Rewind the tape. I said he about 70. I didn't say 70, 80. I said 70. I know he younger than my goddamn daddy because my daddy was.
7.
I said 7. No, I said 70. He probably about 70.
Oh, man.
Rewind the tape. You'll see. I didn't say no 70.
Hey, flag on the
said
play.
about 70. But
Put the
either
red flag in.
how. He was
I
the
did
first.
red
He was the
flag.
first nigga at Alabama, and they got him because
I said, my dad.
they bought him. And I ain't gonna get off. I ain't getting off the point, but I'm just saying. Every
Why they got damn
movement-
Skip Bayless?
that nigga
every
shit.
time they introduced the nigga into integration,
We went from Rosa
it was
Parks.
the right nigga. Guess what? Jim Brown was the right nigga.
Jim Brown was.
He was
a
the
good,
right nigga. He
Jim
was-
Brown was
yeah.
a beast.
He was, but he
And he got in and got out like Barry Sanders.
He was the right nigga.
He still was
Man
a
was
beast. He was
fucking
the
himself
best.
up, though,
but
bro. He was
an
going
activist.
through it.
Look how he carried himself. There was other niggas that were better than him that should have went to the NFL, nigga. But you bought into Jim Brown shit because guess what?
I
He
can't
got
say
them
that.
the right
you be
nigga.
I can't really
fucking
say
himself
what other
up,
niggas better
though, to
because we
get
don't know them
for
niggas. We
real.
wasn't
What you
around
mean,
them.
nigga? Yes, nigga.
Who
they
was
had-
better than Jim Brown at the time Jim Brown came in at the Browns and did them little, what, not even 9 years?
9, 10 years ago.
Yeah, you
but
know
guess
what I'm
what?
saying? And did what he
What
did.
do you mean? What
Who
do
was
you
better?
mean?
I mean, it was always somebody better than the next
So,
nigga.
do you
So,
realize?
It don't matter if you put the greatest.
Let me
It
show you.
don't
Don't
matter if
disrespect
somebody's
Jim
gonna be
Brown
better
now.
than
That
you.
is Jim
Yeah,
Brown.
Jim Brown was the
nigga.
greatest. He
No,
was one of
fuck
the
that. I mean,
Who was better? Just name a nigga that was
I don't
better
have
than
to
Jim
name a
Brown at
nigga
that time.
How can you? It's no way to equate that because guess what? First of all, you got to realize Jim Brown was groomed before the NFL. He was the first motherfucking nigga to go play football at Syracuse. What did they do? The smart motherfuckers, they were smart enough. They took this man off the lacrosse team, asked him to play football. You know why they asked him to play football with a bunch of white boys and a bunch of white divisions and a bunch of white leagues? They knew he was finna dominate. They didn't just bring him to the NFL. They put him down here in a white goddamn college first.
I understand.
And then they got down. This nigga behave himself. This nigga educate. This nigga, he's the right one. Let's put him in there. What he do in the NFL? The team that got him, they knew we'll be the first one to get a nigga because they knew he was finna dominate.
I understand everything you're saying, but how you know he's just not the best? Because it's always somebody better than the next nigga.
Because all the niggas was going to HBCUs at the time. That's what when they first started drafting niggas in the NFL, the majority of niggas when they first started letting niggas play in the NFL, they were coming out of HBCUs because they couldn't go to your school. So you gotta remember.
But the ones that made it to the NFL, listen, now the ones that made it to the NFL, did they have the records and stats as Jim Brown in them 9 years? So who say he's not the years that Jim Brown came in and left, who in that era was better?
All I'm saying is
they came from HBCU.
All I'm saying they couldn't come from the HBCU because they wasn't
any other nigga in the NFL. He was like the first nigga there.
He was the first nigga there.
I know, but who was better? Who's a better candidate in them years?
You're not hearing what I'm saying.
I understand what you're saying.
Not hearing what I'm saying. It's no way to equivocate it. I'm not saying he wasn't. It's no way to equivocate it because
I understand.
He was the first. So he wasn't playing against these HBCUs at the time who was all niggas. Y'all wasn't letting these niggas.
I understand.
Because he wasn't playing against them.
But we couldn't say.
You can't say who was the best because all they did was they picked a nigga to bring in like they pick a nigga for everything. They pick him.
Obama, if we gonna call him.
They handpicked. That's all, man. You gotta realize, man, it ain't no, they get handpicked.
I had to give you a little.
So they get handpicked.
I had to advocate it.
And they do their thing, man. I mean, shit, I might have been better than Jim Brown back then. You know what I'm saying?
Get your ass out
we just jump this conversation.
I might have been better. Like
see what Jim Brown needs and let that nigga get his ass toe up, getting the fuck up, and
Jim actually got out before.
There's always somebody better, always somebody harder, always somebody realer than the nigga that's up on the front line. You know, they always gonna say somebody hard.
But this nigga threw out his birthday question, man. Now let's get back to the regular scheduled program.
Yeah, Rosa Parks and Boondocks did it too. Yeah, Boondocks said, what was the nigga name? Huey, them grandpa. His Jebediah was on the bus first. But get Rosa Parks. See, people know it and they throw subliminals out there. You know what I'm saying? They knew it then. Rosa Parks was a plant.
Well, I mean,
but that's how they were playing.
That's just saying it's not saying she was a plant.
I ain't
just
say
picked, they picked the right person as far as image to get behind.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Some people had issues with Martin Luther
necessarily
King because that's why they be pissed. Some niggas be like, he didn't show up everywhere. He showed up where he knew the cameras would be or where they
sound like Benjamin Crump.
Hey,
right, like
If you ain't noticed, every time we say Rosa Parks, the next word is Martin Luther, the goddamn king.
Cause his story taught us that he can't already. They ain't say, where would this black ass lady goddamn, but they did it her first. So we put somebody else on, the old light skinned lady in the plant. There was some whole bullshit.
Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen.
Throw the whole history books away. There was some bullshit. Only thing I'm pissed off is they should have taught that along with this story they taught us. Rosa Parks ain't no motherfucking hero. The goddamn lady before her the hero. Rosa Parks ain't no goddamn hero. That shit was staged. There's no goddamn hero, Rosa Parks.
Right.
How much
Rosa knew it was gonna happen to her.
How much
did they pay you?
Hey man,
I'm just saying, man. Them niggas was slick too. Fuck them niggas too.
Hey, Andre 2000 was roll over.
Hey y'all, I don't give a fuck. Man, I'm just saying that was some bullshit, and they deceived us. The goddamn, that was some Coke Prime shit. They deceived the fuck out of us and lied to us.
They been lying to us all.
If they would have I'm talking about the niggas lied to us too. If they would have put so shit.
Sold us.
Can I trust? If they would have put that in there, like, look, this little black girl did this first, and then we planned it. You know what I'm saying? And
stage. That's what you call staging.
Yeah, it was fake. It was phony.
Yeah.
Like movies.
It was phony.
propaganda.
You ever seen
they put the light.
biography?
They put the lady on there, Rosa Parks. They had the lighter skin, so
Right.
get
She's
better press
prettier to look
coverage.
at, right.
Yeah, better than all this. That was some bullshit.
Hey man, you know how when
that
you
wasn't
know,
organic.
You know how you
Okay,
do
so
your.
but do you think it was necessary to get the result? Do
No.
you think they had
I
to
think
stage it
anybody
to
can
get a
fade it
result?
if you
Because we
did it
all
right.
know nothing happened after the probably less
All I'm
attractive
saying-
woman had
All
to go
I'm
through.
saying is, why did y'all didn't tell us the whole motherfucking
True
story?
that. True that. I'm
Fuck,
with that.
That's
I would
fucked
like to
up.
know it.
Now, what else y'all didn't tell us a goddamn about?
A lot of shit.
You know what I'm saying? Now,
Jesus wasn't
that's
white.
That's just like I'm talking about these.
no.
I'm holding these niggas accountable.
was saying
Fuck them. So listen, just like I'm holding Deion accountable. When I see his shit, well, I scroll on there, I see Deion. I don't want to hear shit he got to say no more. He might be telling them motherfucking another lie.
And
God
all
damn
the
it.
people tell lies.
Tell a lie. Hold up. That's because you said some shit. So I've been hearing a lot of shit about him and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit, let me. What?
I tell you a couple. They won't tell you a couple.
Expose the lie.
Won't tell you-
Expose the lie.
Huh,
Expose the lie.
Yeah. Give me 2-3 years and get the interior lineman we need.
He been there 3 years.
No, he said that last year. Give me 2-3 more years to get the interior lineman that we need, and we'll go up against the big school. And who is Swag? If I ain't Swag, I am Swag.
Okay.
I'm just saying,
Where the
that's
lie? Where the
just
lie?
two.
Where the lie?
There were 2 of them. I'm just saying, then you.
But you
I'm
gotta
saying,
look at it. You know, look, man, I'm a huge proponent of HBCU. I went to one. I graduated from
Well,
one. Look,
hold
I'm a
on. You
huge
didn't let
proponent.
me get through, man. Don't
Okay.
cut me off, Chuck
Gotcha.
Water.
Are
So,
you part of their endowment?
No, let him finish. Let the man.
What I'm saying, the rhetoric,
Endowment? I ain't. We'll get to that.
the rhetoric
See?
Go ahead.
that he was
That's
spewing
interesting. That's interesting.
about HBCU
Get it?
and JSU
Yeah.
was just a tad bit misleading and deceptive and some motherfucking lie. And you call what you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? That's how it was a fucking lie. So when I see you playing, when I scroll and I see you mute, I don't want to hear nothing. You might be telling another goddamn lie, you know what I'm saying? Because guess what, Colorado? Just as soon as the NFL come knocking.
That's what he looking for, man.
Outta
Stepping
here.
stones, man.
You heard me.
He started in high school.
And I'm
stepping
not
stones.
knocking him. I'm not knocking him. Listen, I'm not knocking him for going for the paper. But listen, don't go to Colorado and be spewing that same bullshit you was spewing about. I'm here to.
You got
tell
to.
me-
You an athlete.
Don't tell them you here to stay because they ain't gonna
You
believe
ain't gonna pull up
Hey,
at
man,
your good job
put it this
saying
way.
you gonna
See,
leave and
I'm a-
somebody else call you with some more money.
Hey,
you be
bruh,
like, I'm
I'm
happy
a
to be here.
athlete.
Thank y'all for having me.
No, but I ain't gonna kick it and say,
No.
Colorado for life.
I'm a athlete.
Bitch, I kill you about Colorado.
Nigga, I'm a athlete.
Oh, we gonna change the culture around these motherfuckers.
listen.
Then 2 years later, goddamn, I'm gone.
Nigga, I'm an athlete. I'm an athlete.
culture, you
I'm gonna
get-
tell you like this. You 100 for where you at the time. Like, I'm an athlete. I promise to God, but you were
I
100
was
for
an
where-
athlete. You
I
played
was.
the goddamn thing, and since I know you,
But yeah, I mean, I understand, but I was an athlete. You there 100 while you there. Even though you know you might
talk
leave.
to the mic.
Even though you might know you leaving in 2-3 years. But
you
you,
don't.
think you gonna talk like you there forever because that's just the spirit of being an athlete.
He overdid it. He talking.
He won
Overdid
championship.
it, but he overdid it with
Your
like
feelings hurt.
How you overdo it and
Because
win?
listen, when I'm telling you,
If I overdo
when I'm
it and
telling
lose,
you
I can
that
understand.
my perception and a lot of people's perception that he was there to
They're not athletes.
listen.
You gotta be an
it was
athlete,
not-
done.
No, I ain't talking. You gotta be no athlete for just goddamn comprehend when a nigga on TV spewing some shit and he misleading people saying they're like, I'm here deceiving, not misleading. Like I'm
Same
here.
thing. Misleading to see they the same thing.
I'm here, I'm gonna be here, and goddamn change this shit, you know what I'm saying? Then you run that, you ain't got to be no fucking out. You can just be a regular person, be like,
but look.
listen, my nigga, you can be a regular person to like, that don't match up with what he was saying. You don't gotta be no fucking running back, man.
Now listen.
See, I'm tired of you niggas that
No,
goddamn.
listen,
I
listen.
got another pound of
Listen what I'm getting-
They
listen what I'm
they
getting-
know more about the sport because they
Listen.
played it. I
No.
played the shit.
Hey,
too.
listen what I'm going to
Hey,
say.
good
Listen what I'm going to say.
basketball, dude. It was a fucking
listen,
lie.
listen what I'm going to say. Listen what I'm going to say.
Have nothing to do with
No, listen what I'm going to say. Before he got JSC, you know what I'm saying?
JSU.
I'm JSU. Before he got there, his whole thing was to go to the NFL. You know what I mean? He started from there.
Seriously.
So what it
Seriously.
is? No, hold on.
Seriously.
Let me. what Jackson State.
All right.
Before
Didn't say that.
But no, listen what I'm saying.
What's
His
the
whole
speculation?
listen what I'm saying.
False accusation.
Well,
Accusation.
allegedly, I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying. His whole thing probably to go to the NFL.
I'm just
But
asking, where did
my
you get
thing
this
is,
from? Where did-
every step is
hold on, wait a
like he probably told them high school people he was gonna be there forever.
You can't make an argument on that if you.
We don't know
I'm just saying
that.
out of athlete.
We don't know
I'm
that.
saying out of an athlete. Okay,
See,
me.
that don't mean
Out of me. What I would do.
What you saying that don't mean that because
Man, you gonna give your all everywhere you go, though.
I played,
But you gonna give your all.
football.
You gonna be like you gonna be there forever, even though you might lead them all.
You not,
But you supposed to be
kind
there.
of not making any sense right
No, man, like Saquon Barkley. He leaving and going to what you call it next year.
I'm lost. Let's wrap this up. I'm lost.
No, man. Cause y'all not
Kinda
at
not making it.
Nah,
what
man.
you mean, nigga? I play football and basketball
I understand,
too. Maybe
man.
you play the better position.
But you
I
gonna
play
be
football and
100.
basketball too.
Listen, man.
Did y'all think
Like
he
you know
even
you can
gave
get traded
JSU
any
the
moment, but
opportunity
you
to
still
meet?
gonna be there like you gonna be there forever,
Contract.
bro.
You a liar.
No, man, you a true nigga with the people you with,
Liar.
and then till you leave and go to the next one, then you gonna be with
So
them
look,
all the way
look,
out.
so look,
you
so
ride
look,
with your.
so look.
That's athletic. You
So
can't do
look,
that in real life.
so look.
That's why I say you gotta be an athlete, cause you
He's
can't
a-
do that in real life. Real life can't take
He ain't
that.
got nothing to do with
Cause you
sports.
can't jump from
Ain't got
hood to
nothing.
hood and say I want 100 with you in this hood.
Same shit.
And I want no, it ain't. You there because you there, and you got. If I would have been like, well, I'm only here for 2 or 3 years because I'm trying to get to the next level, but I'm gonna be here for y'all
No,
to
you
try to
don't
make
say
this
that.
the.
No, you
I'll
don't
give
say
you
that.
100.
Listen, you don't
I'ma
say that.
do it
Listen,
till I leave.
Listen, you don't say that.
You can't
but
be
you,
100 in
look,
that game.
You
That's
don't
not a
say
game
that.
like that.
You don't say that I'm here for 2 years, but you also don't say, goddamn,
say
I'm just HBCU.
But what would you
We
take
need-
better
Hold, let me
to
get
win the
through, my
championship?
nigga. Listen, goddamn, you
I'm
gonna let a
sorry.
nigga talk.
I'm just saying, man. I don't-
Listen, let me get through.
I'm listening.
You don't say that about I'm here for 2-3 years, but you also don't say, yeah, this I'm lead people. I'm here for life, or I'm finna change the whole HBCU. I'm finna then you leave for PWI. Goddamn, the whole cheerleading squad finna get them boys in trouble. All of them are white. Then get them
They gonna get
goddamn
in
boys
trouble.
in trouble.
Hey, but-
What I'm saying is, if he would have, I'm not mad at him for leaving. I'm mad at him for misleading with that rhetoric he was.
So what was he supposed to say? Tell me something he could have said while he was there, knowing he
Not
was
all
going to leave
that,
eventually.
all that showtime.
What
shit.
could he say
So,
to
look,
make you a winner?
So, look, so he had to make,
Like you ain't
so
all
look,
in.
So look,
Because you ain't all in if you know you leaving.
So he had to make the video saying, "Who swag? He got it. Hey, man, swag. That show shit.
Hoo-wee, sue-wee, or whatever that nigga did.
Show shit.
Yeah.
What other coach did Eddie Robinson do that?
Nah.
Did he operate? And
Because he didn't leave like that.
Did he operate like that? Did Bab Bryant operate like? Who operated like that? Nobody. I'm just saying all that show shit was misleading. Coach them people and goddamn get your fucking money and shit all that other misleading shit up. You fucking liar.
But what did he supposed to do?
That's why I was quiet and let y'all, because I need to say what I need to say.
And then we gonna go to answer. Go ahead.
Okay.
First of all, man, look. It's been a ton of big time white coaches who've done worse, who sat there and told you, today, I'm all in here at the University of so-and-so, I'm here for life, I don't want to talk about it. And the very next motherfucking day, they done took another job. Nick Saban did it when he came to Alabama.
Nick Saban got videos.
Where did Nick Saban? I'm just saying. Let me finish. You won't let me finish. Nick Saban did worse. He told you.
Bobby
He told
Petrino
you.
did worse.
I'm just saying. He was the worst. He was the worst. So now that you understand that,
Bobby Petrino got there, put on the show.
let's address.
Did he say, "Oh,
let's
I'm
address this.
Falcon"? I ain't never.
First of all,
I am ATL. Woo.
First of
That's all
all,
I'm saying.
me going to HBCU, graduating from HBCU, be a big proponent of it.
Shout out to FAMU.
I've been pushing this HBCU narrative that Deion has tried to pull off. I've been pushing this narrative for 20 years. Nobody been listening.
Y'all give me wrong.
I've been talking. I'm just saying. Let me finish. Let me
saying.
finish. I done been saying this shit for 20 years now. Niggas don't even care about niggas.
You got his money,
you see
though.
this right here, nigga. I know what this means.
Get your
you know
money,
what I'm saying? This
Co-Prime.
has nothing to do with the University of
Coaching is acting.
This has to do with the state of Georgia.
For most black folks.
But when it comes to my HBCUs, guess what? The average nigga, I'm trying to tell you, this is the social media internet age. The average nigga who commenting on it, they could give a fuck less about an HBCU. Don't know nobody to go to HBCU. Can't give you 5 HBCUs.
That ain't me.
It's just social media. I know you, nigga. I ain't talking about you, nigga. Come on, let me finish. So, you know what I'm saying? You know, look. Deion Sanders, he's up on the times. He is a businessman. He's a salesman. He is marketing. Guess what he did?
Told a motherfucking lie. That's part of marketing.
Just let me finish. Just
I got the best shit on the
Let me
south
finish.
side.
We'll address that. But look, he came. He sold you a dream. Guess what? He fulfilled it.
And he told him that. All I'm saying, and he told him
went undefeated.
He didn't lie.
If he would have told the truth, they wouldn't have went undefeated and won the
He didn't
championship.
have to tell the truth.
Let me finish.
It's a thin line.
Let me finish.
For you.
He came. He gave you 1 year. He just gave you
two championships.
He just gave you a 12-0 year. Look, the man did and came and he did what he said he was gonna do faster than most coaches do. He did it in a 3-year period. He had you 12-0 in 3 years. He had you his second season. You were 11-1. He did nothing he was not supposed to do. He came in. He told you, look, I'm about recruiting. This is what you motherfuckers ain't hearing. Recruiting. This is how he got the number 2 player in the country to come to bullshit Jackson State.
Oh man,
He is a recruiter. Guess what he taking to goddamn Colorado? If you look,
You keep moving the
Colorado.
goalpost.
First of all, you got to realize this.
Keep moving the
Jackson
goalpost.
State. Jackson
I'm not
State was
disputing
fucking
any
him.
of that. We not disputing any of that.
Let me ask you
Don't
this.
ask me that
Let me
because
ask
I'm
you
not
this.
disputing that.
No.
Don't ask me that. I'm not disputing that.
But you disputing it. You saying he lying because of his marketing.
I didn't say he
marketing.
lied. I said he told him
You said he
motherfucking
lied.
lie.
Now let's see.
I didn't say he lied. I said he told him.
He told you he was gonna change the program. He told you. Let me ask you.
So I agree with everything that you said. I agree with everything that you asked me. I agree. I agree. Yes, he did it. I agree.
So you ain't never lied in your life for the greater good of a situation.
If you find out Jackson State was fucking him on his contract, now what you gonna say?
For the greater good of a situation, you done told a lie.
Bye. But still, go to the ABC with the rhetoric that you.
He already
with
been
all the stuff
underpaid.
that
He already
with all the
underpaid.
stuff that you.
Do you know how much? You know how much? Do you know how much his base salary?
I agree. I know. And he gave had. I agree with that. So to you, back to you. Who the best coach in the NFL ever?
Bill Belichick.
How many videos he made say I am Patriot? Who is Patriot? I am Patriot.
Chuck knows.
No, I said
Fuck out of here, nigga. Bill Belichick.
Okay.
Nah, I just playing.
So
Yeah, Bill. He made a lot of films, but it was on the other team.
It barely take him to smile and say he don't answer questions. He said
That nigga 40-something years in the game.
So listen, so show ain't part of the coaching. Coaching is part of the coaching.
But we don't know what
So
he
when you
did
put it
in
on the
there.
show, you can put it on the show. Just put on a different show. Don't be lying, my nigga.
Do you know why he? Do you know what? Do you know what you got to realize? I agree 100 with you.
Lombardi like
I agree 100 with you saying as far as the coach. This what makes him. This is what you got to realize. This is why he's a good coach.
I'm not knocking that he's not a good coach.
He's prime time.
I'm
He
not knocking
who
that
he
he's
is,
a
but
good
guess what he
coach.
do? Guess what he do? Guess what he? As soon as he got to Colorado, what he do?
Told them folks jump in the portal.
How much?
He told them folks, y'all gonna
How
jump
much
in.
do you need to come and be my defensive coordinator? Money is not an
Look,
issue.
you know,
He's
no,
giving
that's
you
not
what
the
he
first
needs
thing he
'cause
did.
Guess what he doing?
Sir,
He's not coaching.
My nigga, that's not the first thing. The first thing he did, the first thing he did was told them folk, I'm bringing my own luggage in this Louis. Y'all gonna jump in the portal. Gonna jump in the transfer
That's
portal.
being honest. He's being honest.
He tired of lying.
Don't hate it.
Told them straight to their face.
If you want to be here, that's what that statement was made. The statement was made to let you know. If you I'm bringing my guys, the niggas who stay. You better be prepared to goddamn fight for your shit.
job.
Everybody else, if you ain't prepared to fight, if you on that little fanny fuck shit,
Get what the quarterback did. Jumped in the portal.
Jumped in the
yeah,
portal.
because he bought his son.
He told them for I'm bringing my own luggage and then Louis. So some of y'all might gonna jump in that portal.
Guess who else he bought? He bought that number 2 recruit. Did he?
There's some mofos on Twitter saying, "Hey, Coach Prime got room for me."
Right, that nigga. Do you know how many motherfucking
It cold as hell in Colorado.
He got.
The day
Hey,
after
the man gonna have success, and I wish him success.
The day
But
after
boy, boy, that cheerleading squad.
Colorado, boy, the nigga got down here over
That's
200
dangerous.
There about to be a bunch of great babies around that
That's
motherfucker. Boy.
dangerous.
They be
Hell
alright. They be
yeah.
married.
Bunch
They
of
be
great
married.
babies
Them niggas
around
gonna
now.
marry 'em. They be alright.
Great, you know
Man,
you
why
get
you- I'm saying,
you
why
get a
you
white
Colorado?
you get a
Somebody in
white
Colorado?
you get a white piece
Got
of
them
paper
cheerleaders.
and you
I mean,
put
they-
do a
they-
white
they-
crayon and put it around
yeah.
put gray, black. You get gray. They about to be a bunch of.
Colorado been good with
Did you
football. They been had niggas over there, you know.
We
that's
legal. That was the enemy
legal.
come
They
from.
alright.
the enemies. Rashawn Salons,
already
nigga, goddamn.
Did you see
Cordell
that cheerleading squad?
What they look like?
Oh,
White.
What every last
Barbie
one of 'em.
goddamn.
Bad women.
And they not gonna have no more than
Look.
they not gonna have no more than one or
Colorado.
two, black chilies in the next few years. No
Colorado,
more than that.
Colorado enrollment is 1.4 black, and
And
all
it's gonna stay.
all them athletes,
And it's gonna stay there.
and all them athletes.
They look. That's all niggas going there to do. Niggas ain't going there to go to school, nigga, because guess what?
Go there if you live there.
Guess what? When you come down to the southeast, the SEC, you come to the SEC, Georgia, Alabama, goddamn Auburn. What you see on the sidelines on the football fields in the SEC? A bunch of niggas, right?
Yeah.
Man, ain't none of them schools.
They're like Georgetown.
Man, it's a bunch.
Georgetown ain't got no niggas
all
there.
those are predominantly white schools, nigga. But the athletes, the basketball and football players, they black.
Syracuse too,
It
just
is
like
what
he
it is.
said.
They white
Yeah.
schools.
That's what I'm saying. Boy, I thought Georgetown was all black school when I was growing up because they had a black coach and black players.
So we would like to see you
That's
stay
it.
long in prime time. God damn.
They're lawyers.
I get it.
Them the only niggas on the campus.
I know.
What time
And there's
we
about
do
2 or 3 on them.
Yes, right into it. Wait,
Go right into.
I wish I had some music, man. Bring that shit.
So we gonna go right into Ask Slum, where if you have any issues, problems, or concerns, and you want my opinion, the hood's favorite unlicensed therapist, then you can send me a DM on Instagram at I'm Slum Beautiful, or an email at slumbeautiful69@gmail.com, or at the Straight Drop Show at gmail.com. All right. I am going to call this one Respect My House.
You bitch, you.
I have a 6-month-old baby. He's my mom's first grandchild. Me and my mom's relationship was pretty rough, but since I had the baby, she's been helping me out a lot. She comes and cleans my house, buys my baby's clothes and formula. She has helped me so much. Well, every time she comes and cleans, she gets on me for not having the house already clean or neat. I also don't keep a lot of groceries. My husband and I go to the store once a week. It's just us and the baby, so we only get what we need. But according to my mom, we need to keep the refrigerator full, and we don't know how to balance money well. We've tried, but all the food gets wasted for having so much. I wanted to put my foot down and have a conversation with my mother to explain that I don't like the way she complains about how I keep my home. She comes to clean, but I don't ask her to. I really just want to spend time with my son. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate it. But then she proceeds to tell me that I don't know how to keep my house. I asked her to respect me a bit more, and that I'm my kid's mother. I care for him, and she is his grandmother. She just gets to spoil him. She makes me feel like I don't know how to take care of my baby. But I definitely know that I'm doing a good job. She started crying when I asked her to respect me and said that I do not appreciate her help. She said she will leave my life and would not bother me and not see her grandchild if that's what I wanted her to do. I didn't say any of that. I didn't ask her to do any of that. I just want her to respect me when she come to my house. Am I wrong?
Let me go first. I need this one. Yes, you're wrong. And the only reason why I'm saying you're wrong, because your mama doing it voluntarily. You ain't paying her, you ain't got nothing, so you just bite your tongue. What's wrong with biting your tongue? She could tell you anything. You still gonna run your house the way you gonna run your house. So you just listen to her, take the wisdom and the things she telling you that you see wrong, change a little bit of it. But if you think you all right, don't worry about it. But let your mama say what she gonna say because that's your mama. She got a baby. Yeah, she a
Nah,
baby.
Get your own shit. Fuck out.
She got her own.
Yeah,
she got her own
house.
stuff.
Her mama
Man,
come over there and
yeah,
clean
her
up.
mama just coming over to the house,
And help
helping with the baby and doing her thing.
My house, mama.
No, why? She helping you with the baby that you need. You need with her. You better shut up and just let her talk and just keep it pushing. You don't have to say nothing. You can just let your mama rant and rave, because when she go home, you going to do what you do in your house. But why? Why push buttons? And then now she's saying she ain't never coming back over and she ain't going to see her grandbaby. That's the help you ain't getting no more. And then that's your mama that you love, that you just to hear her talk for a minute. She just spitting her little thing that she messed up in life because she tried to raise
You gonna
you.
threaten me? You ain't gonna come and see your grandbaby no more.
I mean, because the way you talking to me, just let me come over and do what I do. I ain't gonna be here for so long, man. I'm just doing what I do with my baby, and you just let me live and go on about your business. And I'm gonna go home and you raise your baby the way you gonna raise it.
It's their home training.
She taught her because that's her mama.
Yeah, so you made that animal, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so now I seen something say, if you spoil your children, you're gonna have to raise your grandchildren. But if you don't spoil your children, you're gonna have, wait a minute. It said, wait a minute, it said if you spoil your children, you have to raise your grandchildren.
Right.
But if you don't spoil your children, you
can come see.
You won't have to raise.
Right.
The fucking shit.
I understand.
That's all right.
We understand what you're saying.
I'm doing the fucking shit.
But the thing about it, you can't. I mean, not even spoiled. Man, everybody got their own mind, man. You go your own direction around 12, 13 years old. You're going to start being who you are. Your parents might hate who you becoming. And they be like, Dad, he rebellious. That's where rebellion come in, man. Now you start forming your own opinion around a certain age. So you're raising, so you know how to be clean, take a shower, you know, do all the basic stuff your parents teach you. But once you get about 12 or 13, you start making your own choices.
Here
And
go
your
right
own
here.
choices go wherever you go with them.
Says if you raise your children, then you can spoil your grandchildren. But if you spoil your children, you have to raise your grandchildren.
Yeah, exactly. So I understand what they're saying, man. But like I say, I ain't gonna say everybody changed, man. My mama raised me a whole nother way than I went coming up. You know what I'm saying? But she raised me by herself. I needed that father probably. But at the end of the day, she tried her best with me, and I was just that nigga who went left field.
You needed a few more ass whoopings.
I mean, she gave it to me till 15.
Now you
Man.
need
She
some
tried to
more
beat me
ass
till 15. Man, I'm over 200 pounds.
Okay, your ass
I'm
up.
15 years old, like 200 and something pounds. When you see how small my mama is.
Hit you with
Man, she had an asthma attack trying to beat me, man.
You
And
gotta
I'm
take
looking
it
at her,
back.
and I'm looking at her like, man, what are you doing? I hit 240, 50 pounds.
Yeah.
Man,
That's
for
how
a
my son
living.
was, nigga.
And
I
you
had to
gonna
threaten
hit
his
me?
life. And
Ah, man, you couldn't tell me that.
at that
But
point,
I respect
threatened
your
to
mama.
pop him and shit. I'll shoot you in your motherfucking
Yeah, man, my mama. So,
And says
Like-
heart attack.
Nah, she had an asthma attack. But yeah, man, she hyperventilated. I gotta take care of her after she beat me.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So, nah, man, it's hard, bro. That's why I say you gotta have a father in your house. Because, man, being a boy and your mind start going where you going, and you see the streets, you start seeing people outside. Man, your mama can't tell you really what to do. You ain't scared of her.
what you
You're
think,
not scared of
Professor?
your mama.
Is mama wrong or the girl wrong?
Am I putting myself in the husband's position?
I mean, you a man, so shit.
Yeah, you know, so yeah, I'm no.
But he a man.
Cause I got
That's his point
daughters.
of view.
I got daughters.
I'm
baby
gonna put
mama.
myself in the husband position.
Sure enough.
As the husband,
Nah, you can't put yourself in that.
long as she ain't doing nothing to annoy me,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Now you
staying out
can't
of
put
it.
yourself in that place.
Overbearing and
as
shit.
you know,
in
like-
a way.
You can't put yourself in that place. You got to
Mama
look
can't
in.
say nothing to me because that's different. If she addressing me with that same type, energy, then
Then
you know I'm gonna have to be
that's
me.
between
I'm
them,
just like,
otherwise.
cause I'm
But you're not her
personally,
child.
I'm gonna be like, look, hey, I ain't your child.
But see, you
Don't
talking
ask
about
with
you,
that
but we ain't talking
I
about
got
you.
a mama.
She said, "What am I doing with
respect
my
I
mama?
respect you.
Not the
So,
nigga that's on
anything
the
you need to
side.
address with that,
Who
address
cares
with that.
about you?"
Now, as long as she ain't addressing me and she addressing her, really, I'm staying out of it. That between you and your mama, you know what I'm saying?
But
Do
that's
what
not
you
answering
know-
the question.
Do what you supposed to do. I'm gonna kick back because long as it's not affecting me, I really don't care.
Hey man, you a narcissist.
That's not.
It's all about you, man. Because we ain't even talking about you right now. We talking about a woman and her mama, and you put you involved in that. You're not involved in that. She talking about
She
how
wrong
did
or
she
her
feel.
mama
No,
wrong?
I just put myself in the husband's.
But it ain't no husband.
No, she just said it was.
She
a husband.
24 years old. She ain't got no husband.
Does she have a husband? Then you just say she was married, right?
I just went back to like, you raised that.
Yeah.
And it's
So
like,
it's the same thing. You gonna stay out of it as a man. As the man, you staying out of it.
I was raised like my mama ain't getting none of my shit. and I don't call about that, and she comes, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, if that shit happens on her turf, she gonna let loose.
Yeah.
So if you don't, if she on my turf,
She can't say what she want to say.
yeah,
That's it. That's the point blank. There you go. Don't even go no farther.
Yeah.
Next one, because that's it.
Yeah.
Your mama say what she want to say.
And
you bite your tongue
Whether
and
it's,
keep
on
it
your,
pushing.
whether it's your turf, her turf, mama always, in my mind, my mama, I'm running with her. I don't give a fuck where we at, nigga. She
yeah, you heard what I said, yeah.
That's why I asked her.
Cause she
What
right.
I said,
Mama
I'm
right.
putting myself
End of
in,
question.
I'm putting myself in the scenario of the person in this what she was saying.
Yeah.
My mama, I'm running with my mama 100%. You and your mama, I'm staying out of it.
Yeah.
Cause I would tell you, bitch, don't say shit about my mama.
I understand what you said, but it was
I'm
just
agree
good
with
to
Cause to me, in the question when you said who right, mama be right.
Right. I'm gonna agree with my brothers and say I know that you're tired and you probably ain't sleeping like you want to, and that baby wearing your ass out. And
Mama, help me.
if you were not to take it from a place of judgment, you would probably admit yourself that your house is probably not as put together as you would want it to be. Don't take that shit as judgment. Your mother is helping you.
Tell you how
Let her
right.
help you. Ask her
My man.
not to do that shit.
Tell you how right mama be.
Hell, now, I don't know
I
that.
called my mama one day. I think my knee or somewhere ever was hurt. And I called. She was like, "You all right?" I was like, "No, I'm good with it." Next day I called like, "Oh," she said, "I knew something wrong yesterday."
My mama said that
You
same
feel me?
thing.
So mama
Right.
be right when she say,
It is what
Right,
it
we
is.
take that shit as judgment sometimes because we be trying to flex our independence and our
"But
grown
don't try to
hood
run
shit.
around, no."
She didn't. She just said
I
what
don't
she
think
say while she
she
there.
running the house. If
Nah, she
you
ain't tryna-
started out by saying your mama helping the shit out of you and
Exactly.
you appreciate it, so
Well,
let her know you appreciate that shit. And
if you need your
Let her
mama, if you
motherfucking
need your
help you.
mama
Take
help
the
like
nap.
that, then you gotta listen
Cause
to
there ain't no
everything she
husband.
say.
if you gonna reap the benefits of mama coming over there and clean your shit, then you just gonna have to suffer through mama talking shit while she do it.
Donatello.
The way that my dad was quiet. He didn't say nothing. Niggas thought he was a bully and shit, but clearly you knew who was king. My dad was king. So my mom, the way that she interacts with us is, your house, you king. She's never gonna come to your house and say nothing. She'll say everything she want at her house. This and that, do. She would never come to your house and say, do that, because guess what? That's how we were raised. Dad is king.
But when she go to her
Get the
daughter's
big piece of chicken.
But when she go to
Dad
her
is
daughter,
king.
so what you saying? If your mama went to her daughter's house with her child,
What you mean her
she
daughter's
not-
house?
Because that's what the whole scenario was about.
You throwing the noise about.
I'm not
it don't
throwing
matter.
it. It
don't matter
was a
whether-
mama going to her daughter's house, taking over, helping raise the child. Where are you putting a daddy at, man? You keep jumping up.
not-
That's
It's
moving
Girl got a
over.
husband,
You
so
not
it's like he
getting
can
it.
only
No,
speak for the husband.
it has nothing to
But
do
she
with
don't
him.
have one.
I said, no, he
24.
didn't. Yes,
Got a
he
husband.
got a husband, and you got to realize what I just said. I said the way I grew up, my mom wouldn't do that. My mom recognizes your house, you king. She's not gonna come to
you
your
saying for
house
the-
saying that
oh,
the way
you saying for the-
because growing up, we knew. Me and my brother knew who the goddamn ran
about him.
who ran it
She
around.
asking about her though.
No, I just said in my scenario, but I just said, your mama is, I'm putting myself in the scenario as the man. That's her mama. I don't have nothing to do
The
with
man
it.
didn't ask nothing though. The man don't care.
Yeah, you know.
I apologize to your
understand where you
mama
come
and ask
from,
her
but
not
it's
to
the girl who asked.
disrespect you. Try. Your mom probably still gonna talk her shit. You kind of gotta eat that, baby girl.
In that scenario,
That's how we gonna do
as
that.
her husband, I don't care.
Y'all ready for the next one?
Yes.
We gonna call
We
this
finna
one.
go. I'm finna go and eat some goddamn.
Yes. Wifey Wanna. This is gonna be pretty well shit. Let me get through it.
Who?
Wifey Wanna.
Okay, let's get it.
Wanna. My wife and me
10.
are 34 and 36. We've been married for 8 years. We got 2 kids. 6-year-old boy and a 3-year-old girl. Our youngest attends daycare during the day. Since me and my wife work, she recently moved into a different preschool room. And shortly after she moved, they got a new teacher in that room. Nothing odd about that. There's a lot of turnover in child care, but it did raise some concerns because this new teacher happened to be a man. The only man that works there. He's about our age, maybe a bit older, seems like a nice guy. I do pretty much all the drop-off and pick-ups for our daughter, so I spend time getting to know him. He used to be a teacher, but the school he worked at closed down due to lack of funding. He has 2 kids of his own. His youngest attends a daycare, so he figured this would be an easy job while he looks for other teaching options since his son goes here anyway. My wife picked up our daughter one day because I was busy. When she got home, she immediately told me that something was wrong with our daughter's new teacher. She said that she knew right away that something isn't right about him because of the way he interacts with the kids. And her mother's intuition sent up red flags right away. I asked her for specifics because I had never seen him interact with the kids any differently than any of the female employees there. I mean, it's a preschool room. There's going to be tenderness and hugs. That's part of the job. She said she didn't see anything specific. She just thought she got a bad feeling right away. And there's always something wrong with a man who wants to be around young kids like that.
Man, I ain't listening to that.
She said she was going to file a complaint with the daycare center to make sure they did a thorough background check on this guy because something seemed fishy to her. I told her not to do that because I hadn't seen him do anything that the other teachers aren't doing. She said that moms just know these things, and I don't trust him around our daughter. Last week, I went to drop off our daughter, and she had a different teacher in her room. I asked where was the previous teacher, and she said he quit unexpectedly. I went to the director to ask her about it. She said he quit when they wanted to put him on leave due to an investigation. I asked her what prompted the investigation, and she said they had gotten a complaint. I asked if my wife had filed that complaint, and she said she can't tell me, but that I should talk with my wife. When I got home, I asked my wife if she filed a complaint. She said she did because something just felt off. I told her she cost this guy his job over a gut feeling with no proof. She said that if he was truly innocent, then he wouldn't have quit. I told her that maybe he just didn't want to work at a place where people thought he was evil just because he's a man, and that she had no right to file a complaint with no proof. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. Your wife is stupid.
Fucking Karen.
She should have got. Oh man, he should become a serial killer and kill her.
Fucking Karen.
She's terrible because that's the first man this child has ever really seen when she seen nothing
Outside
but
her father.
Yeah, outside
So
her father.
let me ask
But
you a
nothing
question.
but girls.
Could you answer this shit the first last?
I'm sorry,
Let
man.
me ask
I
you a
was
question.
mad at that one.
So, what exactly was fishy, Miss Wifey Lady? What exactly was fishy? What did he do? Did he squeeze a booty cheek? What
she had
he do? I'm just saying he ain't doing nothing different from what the women doing. Like, come on, Karen.
This girl's father. You think you love this child more than her father does? He said he done vetted the man. He done talked to the man. He done told you all
Come
this
on,
man
Karen.
business about his kids.
It must was a black man.
Like, listen, it don't say that, but I'm
It
like,
had to be.
you got to like this girl's father done
That's
vetted
a whole
this man
nigga here.
himself. Like, you think he gonna send his daughter in a class with a fucking weird ass man? And so if he say don't do nothing. If you just weird out because it's a dude, that's retarded as shit. Shout it.
Dumbass bitch.
Yeah,
Karen.
that was easy to talk about. 'cause
Your wife retarded as shit a
she's
little bit.
retarded.
Karen.
Who raised you?
If I tell you don't do something and you do it, that's grounds for divorce.
Beat her.
I feel you.
Beat her.
Ain't
No,
no
but don't beat her, but
That's it.
yeah, you need to deal with her, cause
You gonna be, you might comb her hair or something, but you keep that under wraps.
you done fucked up a man's livelihood, 2 children suffering indirectly, like they household fucked off because you got a fucking hunch and don't know boo fuck about this man. Like,
No proof ain't came with no proof.
you don't even drop the baby off. The father drops the baby
Honestly,
off.
you don't even
Like, you
deserve-
pop up one fucking time and you got a hunch.
Well,
and-
maybe,
talked.
who children you been touching on? You so guilty.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
You been doing some shit to some children because you guilty as hell. You know the signs and everything, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you are not wrong.
Let me vet you, bitch.
Yeah.
You are not wrong. If I were you, I would
The
go.
only person that ended up, only you filed a complaint.
Right.
Only
All
you.
these other parents.
Right.
Only you.
I would actually go back
Man,
if
I'm
it's
starved for you filing a complaint.
if it was just your wife. I would go back and counteract your wife's motherfucking
Just
complaint
But
and
he
let
ain't gonna want
them.
that job because he knowing that.
Right, but I would still let them folk know they need to extend an apology to that motherfucking man and let them
Not
folk
at
know
all. Not at
that
all.
your wife
Still-
crazy as shit, bro.
'Cause that's
I mean, he
still
could have been
50-50.
right because he could have been wrong. I get that
The
too.
other option, he might have quit.
The
because
bitch
he-
could
he
be
didn't-
right.
He right,
The
but
bitch could be right.
could have been, but
Why he quit?
That's hard.
Why he quit? Cause what? I'm in here giving my all,
Right.
and who invest because of Karen? Y'all gonna
That's why
invest?
you don't
Look,
make
I'm
no
right
accusations.
here, y'all.
That's why you don't make those type of accusations unless you actually, because even a man just accused of that, just fighting an accusation like that is detrimental to a man's
like
reputation.
Jay,
Period.
like Jay when that nigga.
You been taking Tukey? He gonna be back next week, y'all, and then he gonna be back motherfucking working.
Jay motherfucking what?
I mean,
Accusations.
those R. Kelly accusations thing like that. Those accusations, they have hurt my reputation.
I ain't had no goddamn little children or nothing around them motherfucking cuz. All the little children I got around here some little dogs.
I'm trying to
Some
say.
puppies, them my
Man,
daughters.
I throw several accusations my way that I done been questions and folk asking me
Tonight?
what that's all. I ain't saying it now. I'm just saying over the year.
Hell nah.
People have been
You
having
going back to
questions.
high school, bro?
I ain't going
Hell
back. I'm
nah.
saying you done throw out. What you think when you throw those R. Kelly things at me and stuff? You think you just shooting?
This is my
that's going
song
against my
for real,
that's
no
going against
doubt.
my
And
reputation.
The DJ making me feel
you know,
continuously
make it fun. Continuously take it as a joke. I'm telling you, man, that's
around you,
reputation and
feeling
stuff.
on the booty.
I got
Hey, little mama, how you doing? Nigga, that boy that like them goddamn, that boy that goddamn boy.
Why not? Happy
shit.
birthday. What's wrong with
If you read 10 books a semester,
my point exactly. Just did it right again.
what you ain't
Right again. Accusation.
we out,
I don't
man.
even know
But
where
if
they
you,
come
Bye, y'all.
would you get a whole piece of point if you read 10 books a semester,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be your waiter right here.
Right. Right. Gotta get that pizza in, bro.
Told her, man, but I don't believe none of that shit. That man told I keep it over the goddamn age limit, sir.
22.
18 and up.
Yeah. Straight draw. Yeah. Yeah. Straight draw.
I remember when y'all niggas would not fuck with me. I put out music, but y'all niggas wasn't bumping me. I remember when some enemies used to be friends. I learned my lesson, taught me never to do it again. I remember late nights posted in the trap, getting paid, serving J's while I'm writing raps. I remember when these bitches did show me no love. None of y'all on my dick, cause I'm blowing up. I remember dark nights, cold December. I was
damn.